I'm just doing this. I'm not even gonna announce it because it's gonna be quick, fast, and in a hurry. Yeah. Forward recall, Victor Potato. Oh Jesus Christ! I took this kid off of my fucking YouTube so I wouldn't be influenced by anything that he does. And of course, here he is, sitting right here, fucking no fat, fast and energy. I talked about this in a podcast that will come out eventually in the future at some point, but that's not it's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to show you this. Look at. It looks good, yeah. I can't see it. Does it look all right? The tongue, the tongue needs to be fixed a little. Let me stand up. Let me stand up so you can see it. The tongue needs to be fixed a little bit, but that shit is tight, dude. This is fresh out of the dryer. Fresh out of the dryer. Listen to me. Listen to me. This is important. This is important. If you buy anything, if you buy anything, follow the instructions for the aftercare to the fucking letter. Don't do anything else because you will ruin your shit. How I know this is because we've been testing trial and error. We've been doing things before anything goes out. We want to make sure that we give you the proper instructions, which are basically when you get this in the mail, whenever you order it, right? When it gets to your fucking house and you unpackage it, open the fucking box, whatever it's gonna be in. I don't know because nobody has ordered anything yet. But when you get it, I'm gonna put in the fucking deal. I'm gonna give you aftercare instructions. Is basically if you're going to wash this, which you should do. I'm not saying keep it dirty. Let's say you wash it and you sweat in it and whatever, or you sneezed in it and you had the corona and now you're on oxy, whatever the fuck it's called, and you're cured, right? We need to wash it. How are we going to take care of this? We're going to do it like you do any other screen printed hoodie, despite the fact that this is not screen printed. It's the same rules and mechanics. What does that mean? That means that basically you're going to flip this thing inside out when you put it into the dryer. I mean, into the washer. And then when you put it over to the dryer, this is the important part. Flip it inside out, tumble dry or air dry on a low setting. Preferably wash this and dry it on its own. Flip it inside out. You do not want this exposed to the heat. You don't want that exposed to the heat because that can make the paint crack or the decal crack. It's the same thing. We're gonna get sealers and shit, but I don't know if that's gonna do anything. I don't know if that's gonna stop it from cracking. So look, I just washed this and I took it out of the dryer. 20 minutes. I left it out overnight. Full disclosure. I washed it last night. I hung it up. I let it air dry overnight. When I woke up, I flipped it inside out. I put it in the fucking dryer and I put it on air dry 20 minutes. Pull it out. This is still warm as I'm wearing it. This is not the only design. I hear you. Now, we have this motherfucker right here, but I messed this up. So don't get excited. I fucked this up. See, like the top is it's a little rough, right? But it's designed to look like that on purpose. I fucked up the D right there. You can see it. So I'm not allowed to do letters anymore. But so you could get the full fucking picture. This is a tester. I mean, as you can see, there's paint on the bottom and shit. We're working through it. But these are my sweaters, so it doesn't matter. You know, sweaters are going to be the last thing that we do anyway. Sweaters and hoodies are the most expensive item that we're going to sell. Everybody is charging a disgusting amount of money. I mean, dude, screen printed t-shirts are $25. Screen printed. This took fucking 3 days. 3 days by hand painted, dude. And I'm only charging you the same that you would pay anybody else for a fucking shirt. So all I'm saying is you can Cash App, you can use the PayPal if you're interested. If you're interested, I know people don't have money fucking laying around, dude. I'm not stupid. However, I can't take a day off because fucking COVID decided that it was gonna make a stop. I can't take a day off. The world doesn't stop revolving because we have a fucking pandemic. We've had an epidemic of opioids for years. The world doesn't stop. Prescriptions get filled. The world moves on with their dead and buried, and that's it. So I'm making the merch, dude. Buy it if you want to buy it. Don't buy it if you don't want to buy it. I don't want to force anybody to feel like they have to do anything they don't want to do. But I know I want cool shit. As a matter of fact, I'm tired of wearing other people's logos. I don't want to advertise for your brand. Why can't I advertise for her brand? Why not? What's stopping me? The whole shit is backwards, bro. You know what I mean? You don't need a polo shirt. You don't need a polo shirt. Tell Ralph Lauren he can kiss your ass. That's what he could do. Because Ralph Lauren don't give a fuck about you, dude. He's gonna charge the same amount of money in Macy's and J.C. Penney's, wherever he sells his deals. We're on the front lines in here, dude. We're in the trenches with you. So, we care about the fucking products that we make and that we put out. That's why I put so much time into this fucking YouTube channel and the podcast. Because even if shit doesn't go 100% the right way, at least I'm trying to get it there. Everything is always in a work in progress, dude. Everything is always a work in progress. So that's it. Look, this is it. I get to you again. You could get this. Don't have to be this color, right? I got this motherfucker right here, which, in case you missed it, come on now. That looks dope, dude. You're gonna tell me that don't look nice? Get the fuck out of here. Those are only a couple. Those are only a couple. It's not even the full deal, dude. Trust me. There's other shit going on, but that's it. I just wanted to come on here and show you this sweater. I'm selling hoodies for $50 a piece. Now I'm going to break down the prices, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm charging what I'm charging. And here you go. If you can make a decent counter argument as to why I should drop the price, I'm willing to listen, but let me explain it to you. We have 3 entry levels here: shirts, long sleeves, hoodies. Now, I know how people do merchandise. I've seen it. These people, they go on websites like Jiffy Shirts and they spend $300 on whatever it is. Like, you know what? Matter of fact, let's go right now. We'll do this quick. If I have to, I'll punch it in an hour and we'll call it then. Let's take a look, see. Okay, here we go. Right? Matter of fact. Okay, look, you can see this, right? Okay, so now let's say let's pick a color. Pick a color, any color will do. Orange is up right now because, as you know, Halloween is coming. And nobody told the summer, but the fucking winter is on its way. So now these are $1.70 each. Not a bad price. Very good, actually. Right? Now, here's the problem. This is what you see. Small to XL. $1.70 in white, $2.60 in gray, and $2.79 color. Now check this out. Bulk buyers, $80, $80, $1.70 a piece. I don't even know how many that is. Look at this, $3,800. Bulk buyers, please. I don't know. All right, let's assume that everybody. That's a woman's shirt. I don't want a woman's shirt. I want a man's shirt. Whatever. We're just saying everybody that listens is a woman, even though that's not true. Let's say we want 10 shirts. Add to cart. I'm going to show you the process. Okay. 10 shirts is $26. That's the cheapest that I've been quoted on this site. So even let's say 10 shirts are $26, which is not the case, I'm sure. Unless it's because it's the size. I don't know. I don't know enough about how to do these things. All right, but let's just say we're talking 10 shirts, $26 a piece, right? BS, you love women's clothes. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know if this is a woman's shirt or if this is just like a regular large and they just had a woman model it. I'm not opposed to getting women's sizes just in case. But I mean, the reality is that probably not a whole lot of women listen to what I'm doing. Some of them, I'm sure you're out there, but you know. So look, dude, I mean, $26 is not bad for 10 shirts, but the reality is that was not the case. When I checked back here a couple of months ago, they were talking like 100 and change for like 10 shirts, dude. And I don't know if you know this or not, but I don't have that kind of money laying around. You know, if it was panties, though, you wouldn't, would you? Dude, I mean, I don't know. I get weird about that kind of stuff. I don't like that. I guess that's the guinea in me, you know? Jen always breaks my balls all the time. She calls my boxers panties, and it fucking drives me crazy. Like, they're not panties, dude. They're boxers. There's a difference. Clear distinction between the two things. But the paints that I bought for this, it was about, I don't know, I'd say generously $100. Like they were definitely 45 a piece. After taxes and shipping, we'll round it off to $100. Not bad. That's not bad. But now the problem is I bought those paints a couple of months ago. So this is wholesale. Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, dude? This is oh, he left already. I was gonna show you my thing. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Now I don't know if everybody's gonna like this one. So, you know, I fucked this one up. Don't pay attention to this one. This is not. I can't do letters. Okay, look, Jen. Let me sidestep for a moment here because we're gonna get back into wholesale because that's what this really is about. Is I want to be able to turn a profit while at the same time not fucking over everybody that wants to support. Right? I hate it when I walk into a fucking store, dude, and I see something really cool, and I'm like, oh man, that would be awesome. I would love to have that. So I pick it up and I look at the tag, and the tag says like $30, right? Well, see, that's the problem, dude, is I know we can easily flip shirts. That's not a question. But see, the problem is here's what I want out of this. There's two things that I want out of this. I want to get a couple of cool design shirts for the podcast just because I love clothes, dude. Like cool shit. Like it feels nice, and you get some cool shit, and you can wear it. You're excited about it. I don't know if you feel that way. I feel that way. You want money? What's that? Well, no, money is we need it, right? But what I want is she's been doing artwork for years. When I tell you this is not an exaggeration, and I'm not saying this because I've been with her for fucking 15 years. Just the truth. Every person that stops her on the street, every person that stops her on the street is or sees her drawing some shit is like, wow, you're really talented. Like that looks really good. Can you do blah 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 for me? Right? That's cool. But what winds up happening is these people will say, perfect example. She was outside winter last year, right? Smoking a cigarette, doing a drawing thing. One of the people in the building comes out. They take a look down and they're like, oh shit, that looks awesome. Could you make a little Mickey Mouse thing for my daughter? I mean, I know that, it's copyrighted shit or whatever, but it's not like I don't want it on a t-shirt. I just want something cool, integrate to monitor. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yes. So, you know, her drawings are fucking good, man. And a lot of them would look really good. I see her shit and I'm like, dude, that would look awesome on a shirt. Plain and simple. I would buy it. I would buy it. Now this one, I know people can look at it and they could go, well, what the fuck is that? It's like that don't even make sense. I don't want that. I don't know why you wouldn't want it, but whatever. Right? Like, so, dude, she's put in her work. She went to school. She did the whole fucking thing, not for drawing, but for fashion merchandise. She went to school. And as my luck would have it, we just so happened to hook up around the time that she was going to her vocational school to learn it for the second time. Right, she went twice. The first time she went, like, there's entry, apparently there's like two levels that you could do at this vocational school. The first one is the basic entry level, and then the second class, which you could take the same course over again, except it gets more advanced and you get the same teacher. And this lady is fucking awesome. I cannot say enough good things about her. She is fantastic. I wish every teacher was as passionate about what they teach as this lady is, because I'm telling you, you don't see it every day. But you know, she's going into the second time around, and she has to teach. Like, she's telling me what's all going on. She's like, going to, like, basically, here's what happened. She stopped by my house to hang out with me, right? And she looked at the time and she's like, fuck, I thought I had more time. I think I only have a half hour before class starts. I gotta roll. Do you want to come with me? I said, when is the next time I'm gonna get an opportunity to sit in a business class and learn like real legit shit, right? So like, fuck it, yeah, I'll go. So I go, and she asked the teacher, like, dude, is it cool if I know it's kind of weird, like we don't usually do this, but Jesus, this guy with the Black Lives Matter, dude, trying to get me killed. But bird whistle and a Black Lives Matter in a bubbler. Hand the bird. Oh, I see what you mean. Do the yeah. I mean, dude, you're coming up with great ideas. If I'm gonna sell merch to the Ku Klux Klan, I'm joking. I don't know. I'm not saying you're a racist, but I mean, you're a racist, right? Everybody is. I am. You are. We all are. But so I sit in the class with her, dude. Oh, I read that wrong. Okay, have not a. Okay, I got you. I see what you mean. You know, the whistle with the thing and the p. I got you. I see what you're saying. I mean, there's a way you work it. These are not bad ideas. You just have to tweak them a little bit, right? But so I sit in the class with her, dude. The teacher is cool as fuck. She's like, yeah, he can hang. Just don't tell him to shut up, and don't interrupt the class, and he can sit there fine, whatever. Now, I'm the new guy. Everybody in this class all knows each other already. So when I come in there, when she brings my fucking ass in there, and I'm not beat up like I am now. I was normal. I had my teeth still, my face didn't look so bad. So when I walk in there, everybody's like, who the fuck is this fucking guy? I never seen him before, right? You know, so I sit in there and I'm listening and I'm taking it in, everything that she is saying. You know what, dude? When you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right. Who doesn't want to fucking rob guilt-ridden white chicks of their money, right? Fuck them. Dude, you didn't do it. It's not your fault, dummy. If you treat a black person badly, that's on you. But if you my uncle lives 2 hours away from me. If he spits in a black dude's face, that doesn't make me a racist just because I'm related to him. He made a bad choice, and unfortunately for me, he's a representative of my family, right? So same thing. These I don't like guilty white people. I'm not into it. I don't like it. Listen, dude, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I treat everybody equally the same until you give me a reason not to. And it has nothing to do with the color of your skin. Yeah, exactly. It's got nothing to do with the color of your skin, dude. It's about the person that you are and the personality that you are. Part of indoctrination. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's wild. But some people, I guess, they feel guilty because they don't know what to do with their feelings. I feel bad that slavery was and is a thing. I mean, if you look at the prison system, minimal K and all that shit, I don't know enough about it, but I mean, we know that slavery is around. It's just not in the way that it was before. But I mean, my people were slaves, black people. I'm sure Spanish people have history of slavery. Jewish people have history of slavery. It's a terrible thing, and nobody should cheer that. However, we can't erase history, dummy. You know that, right? Like part of the purpose of history is to learn from it. You see how these people were treated badly because they look differently from everyone else? That's not a good reason to treat someone badly. And it's also not a reason for you to get on me for not feeling bad because somebody else wants to be an asshole. Fuck that fucking person. Right? I don't, dude, think about it. It doesn't make sense in any other capacity. Slavery is around in Libya to this day because Obama and Hillary, no one says a damn thing about it. Well, you know what? Fuck the both of them, dude. And I gotta tell you, since we're talking a little bit, I mean, I can't get a fucking merch plug in without shooting myself in the foot here, but I'm gonna say it because I feel that you can handle it. I think this most recent vice presidential pick is a fucking joke. It's a joke. Let me explain to you why it's a joke and also why it's not funny, if I may. I don't know Kamala Harris. I don't know her life. I don't know her story. Here's what I do know. Once upon a time, you were a prosecutor. Put a pin in that. Move over to New Jersey. Let's rewind the clock a few years. We had a governor in our state of New Jersey by the name of Chris Christie. Some of you may be familiar with this man because of his most recent presidential attempt at running when Trump was running. If not, you may also remember him from the highlight reels, probably on ESPN, of when he closed all the beaches down and then brought his fat fucking lap band dirt ball ass to the beach with a chair. He was a prosecutor. I see everybody in the chat. I'll address that in a moment. I just want to get through this one part real quick. So this dude was a prosecutor. Yes, he is. That's another story. Sales are nowhere. Sales are nowhere. Nobody is buying a damn thing. But that's okay. That's why I'm doing this. I understand it's not going to happen overnight. I'm not a dummy. He even failed the lap band. Christ, we all right, dude. So this guy was a prosecutor. Let me explain something to you. These are how hypocritical and backwards the political system is. This dude says you can't have an expanded medical marijuana program because somebody needs to be the adult in the room and I need to tell you no. Well, excuse me, motherfucker, but the last time I checked, the people in my goddamn state pay your fucking paycheck. So how about no, Scott? How about no? Let's even move past that. The bigger picture that I'm painting for you here is, historically speaking, prosecutors do not do well in high-powered positions. They don't. What I mean by do well is they lock a whole bunch of people up. They have no regard for anything that goes on around them other than punching up their fucking record. Who told them there's no line at the KFC? Well, let me go backwards here and address all these one by one. Nobody's bought a damn thing yet. Appreciate you for asking, but I do have, this is the first one officially out of the dryer. It needs to be touched up a little bit. The tongue wasn't fully done yet. Just a little touch up on the red, but outside of that, looks good. No sales yet, no interest yet, but we'll get there. This is like a slow burn. This is like an album. If I was an artist right now, I would be in the demo phase, trying to shop around, trying to get a label to sign me. We're not there yet. We'll get there. We just need to get some eyes on it. The reason why I took this out of the dryer now, I'm gonna give you my sales. I'm gonna give you my sales tactics here. You ready? Here's what we're gonna do. I have to walk 2 miles at least to the pharmacy when I go. Now, it just so happens that I have to walk on a main highway where all the traffic is. Everybody from all parts of the, like, you go on this road, right? Now there's hundreds and hundreds of people that I pass every single time that I go. Those are eyeballs. We're missing out, man. Listen, it hit me when I was walking to the plug the other day. It hit me like a ton of bricks, dude. I looked up at a billboard sign and it was different than it was before. And I thought to myself, I wonder how much it costs to rent a billboard. And then I thought to myself directly after that, isn't it silly that somebody pays so much money for a billboard when I have one right here? The shirt that you wear is a mobile billboard. Every person that you walk past that sees what you're wearing is an advertisement for whatever you're wearing. So, why not? I'm going to wear this to the store. I don't care how hot it is. And I'm going to get a whole bunch of eyeballs on it.
Like the Magic School Bus.
Yeah.
I already did.
But see, that motherfucker cost me $30 right there for a screen printed piece of shit hoodie that I love to death. I do.
Why you call it a piece of shit? Because
letters are all fucked up.
Well, that's because I use this decal in fashion school. I know what it is. It's a Walmart one.
So how much do you think that decal costs? That's $10, right?
Yeah, maybe for a big thing, because what our decal
That was $10. We
Yeah.
bought decal paper for $10. Comes with like 6 sheets in it.
No, it comes with 15. 10 white ones for white fabric and 5 dark ones.
Yeah, okay. 5 light ones, 5 dark ones. That was
no 10.
10. All right.
10 light ones.
10 white, 5 dark. Which means for $10 you get
15 sheets.
15 sheets. In theory, that's 15 shirts.
But they fucked up and gave us there was 5 and 5 in here.
Now, here's the problem. Now you might be asking yourself, if you have decal paper, sir, why are you
We don't have a printer, sir.
Why did you elect to get paints then if you have decal paper? Well, one, like she said, we don't have a printer.
Looks like a regular piece of fucking paper.
Probably is.
No, it's not. This is
I see it. So
I think this is the part that
goes down.
Yeah.
It's also because this
because
like you can
because that's not
yeah, it's almost pretty much the letters are probably a separate decal though.
Yeah.
Like dude,
and the bus
yeah,
is a bigger one.
So like okay, you could put it in a printer and you can print out some shit. Yeah, but anybody can do that.
Yeah.
Arguably it's cheaper. And way more easy. Press a couple buttons.
Well, technically no, because you need to do a demo first, and with everything that you're going to do with this, you have to do a demo to make sure that your printer's not fucking up. You know, and you gotta cut out.
Well, then there's also the ink. The cost of the ink is not cheap.
I'm cutting it out.
So
you don't get the white background.
So why not just cut all that bullshit out altogether and just paint directly on the fabric?
Yeah.
Right? Like it's better.
Basically, it's the same thing. Just this one is a lot smoother.
It's smoother. It's better. It's gonna hold up longer. Maybe. But yeah, either look. Plus, any jerk off can make a stencil. It takes talent. It takes.
What are you talking about? Anybody can make a fucking stencil. You know,
not
it's hard.
a fucking stencil, a decal. Anybody can make a fucking decal shirt, but it's difficult to create a stencil and then paint it well. As you can see from Exhibit A, where I fucked up the lettering on the bottom here. That's how easy it is to fuck up all this work. It took me 5 seconds. It took like fucking 4 hours to get this where it is.
And the little purple raindrops, that's where your hand
touch
the paint. Touch the paint, touch the
matter of fact, hold on. Let me back all the way up so you can see it. Look at that, dude. Hours of work. It took me 2 minutes to fuck this up. Look at that. You see what I was trying to do? You see how like the tops of them are outlined? Like that's what I was trying to do. I thought it would look cool, but it looks like shit. So that's no good. I gotta pee though, so y'all can hold your asses for a moment.
I told him, don't do the outlines. Oh, shut up. And if you guys wanted to see the stencil, He should be back in a couple seconds. He's coming.
It is a nightmare in here.
I usually show them the stencils.
For real. He said stop letting him get his hands on the product. That is true. I said that. In my defense, I was like, bro, every time you do something, I fuck it up. I don't know why you want my help. And she was like, bro, do you know how long it takes to do this fucking shit? I don't want all this on me. It's not even my fucking show. Oh, make me merch. And now you want me to do it all by myself? Fuck that. That's what she said. So basically, so I have to touch it. Except how I banned her from the kitchen. She's not allowed in the kitchen anymore. She's done. It's over for her. It's a wrap.
That's because I eat weird food.
No. That's not what she does, but that's not what it is. It's because she's too much with the do this and throw that. Last time you spoke, you're just a promoter. Yeah, now I gotta get my hands dirty. So I've been banned from creating the letters. However,
you're just banned from doing outlines.
I did this one a little bit.
Well, yeah.
She touched it up and she made it look nice, but
he has the Italian hand going on. Third hand.
I fucked up the wing.
Like Mamma Mia.
I fucked up the wing. You can see where her work is and where my work is. You can see it.
Mine.
There's her work. There's my work. You can clearly see the difference between the two things. But that's why this is my sweater. I'm not going to sell this one. And I'm not going to sell the other one. I wanted to sell the other one. We were going to make it. I was going to cut a promo. And I was going to say that was the homeless edition. Like, have you been misplaced because of coronavirus? Has your landlord booted you? Has your landlord booted you out of your apartment despite the fact that the government has said that, all rent should be placed on hold? Do you need to blend in with the street folk in your area? Well, it just so happens that I have the right piece for you. It's got stains on it, paint everywhere. As a matter of fact, you wear this thing, dude, and people won't be able to pick you out of a lineup. All you got to do is rub a little bit of garbage under your armpits and you're all set to go, dude. Just pee on your leg a little. And
there's this one.
Oh, yeah. This one.
And this one you helped me do too.
Again, though, you can see where I messed it up and where she tried to do it. Well, the screen's not big enough. If you could point out, I'll hold them up. If you could point out where
lean them back a little bit.
The differences are. Ow, fuck.
Sorry.
Hold on, let me move the mic out of the way. Jesus.
I don't know how the cameras work. Right there.
Okay, all right.
You got a little bit. And then go to the white one is not exactly as this one. Hold on. Your light is too bright. Oh, there goes plans.
That's all right. I'll take pictures of it later on and I'll post them up so you can see it because the screen is too small. Oh shit. You deleted your Instagram? Okay. I didn't know that. That's my favorite piece I see personally. Which one was it? This one or the other one? Or the black one? The black one looks fucking sick, dude. That looks fucking sick, dude. I love that one. That's my favorite one. I'm pumped to wear that. But honestly, I like the purple bird. The purple bird looks fucking
With the
Ill,
color
dude.
combination.
It looks
Yeah.
ill, dude. With the purple just dripping off of it like it's graffitied on. Get the fuck out of here. That's dope as hell. I
Yeah, we
fucked
got a
up.
color inside his mouth.
Yeah, I don't know what are we doing that? Black,
We
white.
can do like a gray. Yeah, you gotta bring up the picture.
I think the insides of their mouths are I think they're black.
Like a blackish blue.
What is that? A goose
Yeah, I guess.
mouth. Ew.
Oh, they got a black tip on their tongue.
What the fuck is that?
A zombie duck.
Jesus. Are you seeing this? Oh, you're not seeing it. Hold on.
I think it's fake.
It has to be. I hope it is. Although it wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't. Ugh, look at that. It's like alien, dude.
Yeah, I think that somebody just cropped it.
Okay, so the insides of their mouths are
Pointed.
orangey.
No
pink.
wonder why they fucking rip your jeans when they bite your ass.
Yeah, their tongues are spiked.
Yeah, and they got spikes on their gums.
Holy
They're the
shit. Bro, this is the scariest animal.
Yeah, look at that mouth. It has, gingivitis inside.
Bro, dude, think about this. If I told you,
And that means that we gotta make the beak orange,
oh,
not yellow.
this one, the blue one. Thank you,
Oh.
appreciate it. We'll do more of these. We got the stencil one.
And you just need more paint. More white paint, black paint.
Yeah. And deleted it. Well, you did what I did with Twitter. Is because I got tired of getting. It was a little different. I got tired of getting notifications that were unnecessary. I don't need to know if somebody I'm following follows. Let me give you the perfect example. If Johnny Brennan, the guy from the Jerky Boys, he followed Donald Trump on Twitter. That's his business. Don't care, don't have an opinion either way, right? Twitter sends me a notification saying, hey, we thought you might want to know Johnny Brennan and one other jerk off that you follow Donald J. Trump on Twitter. Join them in following him. How about no, Scott? If I wanted to follow Donald J. Trump on Twitter, I would have fucking followed him. I'm watching all the people that I'm interested in. I'm keeping tabs on. Not closely, because I don't want to be. I actually took you off of my fucking YouTube page for the time being, because I don't want something happened earlier this morning, which proved my point for me. Let me explain what I'm talking about. I go on my YouTube, and, there you are. All right, there's nothing here that shouldn't be here, so I can share the screen with you. I don't care if you know what I watch. They all know anyway, right? So check it out. You see, there he is right there. There he is right there. What does it say under the picture? Well, let me read it to you. It says apple cider vinegar / no fap / fasting / energy. Okay, cool. I seen that. Before I see that, I go on Facebook. Oh no, I like my own post. I'm a jerk off. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to like her comments because she's breaking my balls. Even though she completely missed the entire point of why I posted what I posted. I love her though. She's great. She's fantastic. She's one of my good friends. Anyway, I posted this up on. Oh, you're not seeing it. I'm a fucking moron. Give me a second. I want to share this with you because I saw this and it moved me in a way that I can't explain. Somebody shared this. One of my nephews shared this on Facebook. He said, if this gets 2,000 comments, I won't nut for an entire year. Now, I'm not here to lie to anybody. uh, BC was the first motherfucker that I thought of, right? But then I had a second thought immediately after, which is what I wrote to the person that posted it, which I literally did roll my eyes when I read that. And I said, kids need a fucking meme to have self control. And I don't mean you, that's just a blanket statement. Because I didn't mean I wasn't attacking him for posting it. If that's what he needs to do, like I like him enough to give him a pass. Whatever, you know? But you need a meme? You need 2,000 motherfuckers to get you to not touch your dick, you weak minded motherfucker, dude. You weak minded motherfucker, dude. That bothers me. I don't like it. If I don't, guess what? I woke up today, had a half a hard on. It's raining out. I'm in pain. I said, I don't feel like it. And I just didn't do it. I didn't need 2,000 comments to tell me if you don't feel like touching your dick, don't touch it. You don't want to touch it, don't touch it. It's called so. It's nothing. I'm talking about jerking off. Because so I was just basically I was given that. Yours. Not mine, yours. Yo, so I mean, that bothers me, dude. Just don't do it. Now, I brought this up in a podcast for a reason. I expanded on the thought. I won't go into it here because that's not what this is about. But just do it. Just do it. Or better yet, don't do it. Don't do it. You don't need 2,000 people to. If you need 2,000 people so you don't touch your dick, I don't want you in public. You should be locked away somewhere where you don't hurt yourself or anybody else because you clearly have no fucking impulse control. That's what my knee jerk reaction is. But then I'm like, yeah, but there's sex addiction and pornography and all of that, which widens the conversation, right? But the overall premise of getting 2,000 people to comment on your post so you don't touch your dick really bothers me. Really bothers me. Honestly, I don't get it. But that's not what this is about. We're talking about fucking merch right now. Hold on. Got it to take. Should be enough time. Horrible. Tastes like shit. But you gotta do what you gotta do. This shit. I'm gonna shoot a commercial for these fucking guys. Not because they're gonna pay me, but because I can make it fucking funny. And I'm gonna turn it into a bit. I'm gonna be like, you know, because it's a dietary supplement. You're not allowed. What's up, dude? You disappeared before. I didn't know where did you went. Where did you went? I didn't know where you went to. Feel like dying. I got that fucking song stuck in my head now, dude. What a nightmare. Only when the drugs are gone, I feel like dying. I like that beat a lot. I could do it. I could listen to the instrumental. Whoa, Nelly. All right,
Hi, how are you, sir?
hold on. I gotta mute you for a second. I gotta plug headphones in. Alrighty then. Okay. Now you're good. You're good.
Okay, I repeat what I said. Hi, how you doing, sexy man?
You know. As you can see, the first one is almost done.
Nice. Now, which one? What about the shiver my sexy face?
Yeah, Jen's still working that out. We have a couple of drafts. I think she has them drawn someplace. I don't have either of my phones on me at the moment, so I can't pull it up, I don't think. But they're somewhere. They're somewhere for sure. Let me check my Instagram and see if I put it up there. And I gotta pull my Facebook up anyway. I refuse to do it on my phone, dude. I have an old phone that I use it for, and that's it. I will not use fucking Facebook on my new phone.
I mean, Facebook is evil, y'all. I mean, it is. I'm just joking. But
Yeah, no, yeah. Sorry, I was reading. I was reading a fucking meme. It says if we talk, you're not single. We in a pending relationship. I don't care. That's funny, kinda. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The political shitstorm has started. Kamala Harris refused to prosecute pre-sexual abuse after church's lawyers funded her campaign. Then fuck her. Fuck her, dude. But I have my own beefs and gripes with her.
I like observing autistic incels because they are lowly. Okay, well, guess what? I took that away from you. Sorry, I'm dealing with some fucking retard.
So,
He's gone now.
I was gonna say I don't see it in here.
Well,
so-
no, not in the chat. It's on Discord. It's this whole big ass long story. Let's
Right,
go
right,
back
right.
3 years, whatever.
Right. Well, dude, I mean, to address what somebody sent me something on Facebook. To address what you were talking about, I mean, I thought about it, and I definitely, well, I've already said I definitely didn't fucking handle it the way I should have handled it, but I don't handle a lot of
Believe me, there are many things I wish I could handle better, but but hindsight is 2020.
It is, and the good thing about that is that I learned a little bit about myself, which is that I need to give myself room to breathe, right? Like I feel useless a lot of the time because I can't do
but
shit that
trust
normal
me, I
people can
feel.
do.
Oh, dude, you're preaching to the choir, girlfriend. But in
Right,
all
like, so-
seriousness, yeah, I understand because I feel useless also. Like as an example, my aunt called. Oh, I have, I have some rice balls for you. My mom's like, oh, like why don't you bring them? Oh no, I really don't want to. Come pick them up. And I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My mom's busy. My mom's
Like,
busy
dude,
doing
I
chores
would-
around here.
I would cut somebody's throat to jump in a car to drive and get a rice ball. Right? You're thinking to yourself, like,
Yeah.
I don't even like rice. I just want to drive.
Well, no. See. I personally love rice balls and rice in general. I believe I'm Japanese or Asian. I know that sounds racist, but I don't care.
No, that's what, bro. We're in 2020, dude. You can identify as an Asian person despite the fact that you're albino.
No. I don't identify with an Asian person. I'm just saying.
Sure you do. Sure you do. My friend here identifies as an Asian man in his mid-30s, and why shouldn't he?
Okay, well,
I'm joking.
I know. It's
not funny.
it's just those things that that you see people. I'm toaster gender or some.
What?
There have been many crazy fucking things regarding gender. It just, to me, honestly, it really dismisses trans people. You know what I mean?
It totally
pisses me
does.
off.
It
You know?
totally, bro. I'll tell you the truth. I'm not in with the trans community, obviously, right? But I feel like they're trying to water it down.
Yeah, and it's just it's people I'm omnigender, or I'm it's just
You know what this
this
is? You know what this
this is
is,
why
dude?
trans people are looked at as fucking insane. You know what I mean?
This is the handicapped version of retard and handicapable.
Oh,
What I mean is
not even get me started on ableism. There is discrimination against people who are disabled, but I don't like using that term. You know
well,
what I mean?
neither. But that's what I was gonna say was nobody that I know that is disabled had a problem with the word handicap or even the word retard in most scenarios. I don't know where this movement came from that somebody yelled at Jennifer Aniston for saying retard in the correct context, which she should have used it. But I wasn't behind that movement. So I kind of feel like the trans community is dealing with that, where I don't think a lot of people that are in the community are behind these movements, but their faces get put on it because they don't, you know what I mean? They can't argue against it because now it's such a mainstream idea that is accepted that if you say you're not for it, people think even if you are a trans person that you're fucking racist, which is crazy.
Okay, so I guess it comes down to like like when you say you're not for it, people are like, well, what do you mean by that? Because it's like, you know what I mean? It all depends on your delivery. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm not for transgenders. Well, okay, well, what do you mean by that?
Right.
Like, you don't
What do you
accept
mean
it?
you're not
You
for
don't-
them? Are you not for if you're not for like look, you know what? Let's get a little controversial.
Oh, please, let's do that.
I understand somebody who doesn't. All right, look, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I understand a parent who does not want a fucking grown man dressed like a woman going into the bathroom with their child. I understand that.
That's actually been shown. That's actually been shown to be propaganda and false. But go ahead.
Well, I was gonna continue to say I understand the fear behind that. However, what I think we're dismissing is the idea that I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that pedophiles don't prowl bathrooms. I'm sure that they do, but who in their right mind is gonna be a fully grown man, transition into a woman, whatever that means, right? Now they're dressed fully as a woman and they're going to go into the woman's bathroom just to harass a child?
That's true. Who in their right mind? That's the thing. But here's the thing. Many and I'm not against trans people. Whoever the fuck listens to it. I mean, my girlfriend is trans, for fuck's sake. But never mind. That's that sounds like my friend is black argument.
Well, you know what though, dude? My friend is black argument is not always a bad argument. It's
No,
about
I know, but many people is like, well,
I'm not gay. My boyfriend is.
not even that. Like, I'm not racist. I have a black friend. Their argument is, well, you can be racist. And, like, if you're racist, how the fuck do you have a black friend? To me, it just seems like diametrically opposed. If you're racist, why you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But apparently no. Apparently it's like, well, you can be racist and still have black friends. Okay, well then you can be ableist and still have disabled friends.
True. That's true.
But anyways, as I was trying to say, that that a lot of people simply do not understand gender dysphoria. Okay, that at their root, that is what transgenderism is. You know what I mean? It's gender dysphoria. Not feeling comfortable in in their own gender or their own bodies. Sex and gender are different. Gender was created because John Money was a fucking idiot and an asshole, and he's like, oh hey, you know what? Let me raise one of the twins as a girl and have them have sex with each other. Look it up, John Money. Even his name, John Money. His last name is just it's skeptic. It's not skeptical. Suspect.
Suspect, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn. So, while we're in the midst of a conversation break here, let me just let me address this real fast. If you follow the YouTube channel or the Twitter or the Instagram in order, Jacko and Train at Laughing Birds
This is
Pod.
my boy here. 27. Well, hold on. 24 years I've known this bitch. Okay, give
Yeah.
him some love. Give him money. Give him everything you want.
So I made something. I don't know if you've heard this, dude. Did you listen to the Anger Anonymous thing that I did?
Sorry, what was that? You did something on Anonymous?
Yeah, no, not anonymous. It's a skit that I put up on my YouTube channel.
Oh, by the way, just to let you
Actually-
know, I deleted my Twitter.
You did?
Yes, because I was sick and tired of idiots stalking me.
All right. Well, I got your number. You got my number. We could text like how people used to do.
Yeah, back in the old days, in the olden times, in ancient Rome. This is how old I feel nowadays.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I feel like an old man out of time.
Me too. Me too. I literally sound like every stereotypical old man. The only thing that's missing out of my daily vocabulary is get off my lawn. Because I don't have one. But I'm like, this music sucks. You call that a movie? Everything was better when I was a kid. Even though it totally wasn't. But that's a whole conversation for another day. I'm gonna play you this. And if it's not funny, it's not funny. But I want to play it because I want to.
Hey, do it. Let's
All right.
let's play this bitch. I'm pumped.
All right, I hope.
Sorry,
so.
I'm like pumped today. I don't know.
That's good. That's good. I like it. I like it. All right, I'm gonna.
Wait, hold on. What? Who drew the? Like, look. It looks good. Okay, I'm not laughing that it looks bad. I'm just laughing.
No, you're laughing at the idea of what it is, right?
Yeah,
That's
like,
my man.
It's like,
That's my
okay,
man Emos did that.
Is that whack? Okay, is that whack? Where the fuck is Yakko? Okay, I refuse to watch this without. I'm kidding. I'll watch it, but I refuse to watch it without Yakko.
Yeah.
That's
But
all.
So I'm gonna play this and we'll see where you're. We'll see. Matter of fact, let me make sure that I share the audio.
Do that because obviously you're gonna share the audio.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Now, I don't know if you're going to think this is funny. Maybe it falls flat on its face, but let's see.
2 mortgages out.
Can you raise it up?
You
The
think
volume is a little low.
It's a little low. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to mute myself and I'm going to try to turn this up. Tell me if this is working. Okay, I have my.
Okay, play it.
Oh,
I mean, okay, look. If this doesn't work, I could always watch it later, or watch it right now, and then tell you what I think. I guess leave and come back. I don't know.
Well, let me just try to play it. It might be a little bit low, but for the sake of the fucking channel.
with 2 mortgages out, the repo guy's staking out my car, my job.
Wait, is that you?
online, my wife threatening to leave that had stopped.
Now, who is that? You, or is that someone else?
No, this is somebody else. You'll know when I come in later. This is just something that I took from a movie. So this is a random guy.
You'd think with 2 mortgages out, the repo guy's staking out my car, my job on the line, my wife threatening to leave that had stopped.
It's a disease, Leon.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it sounds like it sounds. If you can pause really quick, the wife threatening to leave is what. The wife threatening to leave is probably what Jen says to you all the time. I'm leaving. Where you gonna go, bitch?
Yeah.
Love you, Jen.
For real.
You
You're doing pretty
you can
good because I've got one big problem.
Okay, Leon. Okay. I have another question. Why are you fucking bald in this image?
I guess because I shaved my head, and it's probably much easier to just keep a bald head than it is to try to make a do. Besides, my hair is usually only spiked anyway, and I think that would look bad if it had hair on it.
Like, what is the context for this image? I'm just so fucking confused to why they're Warner siblings or.
That's the
I'm
point.
sorry, I'm focusing too much on the.
That's not even that, dude. That's not even the coolest one. That's the gayest one in comparison to the others.
Hey, you said it, not me.
Yeah, even though that one's still good, this one's still great, but the other ones are, in my opinion.
Oh my god, so sexy! You're such a big, strong, sexy man. When you're
Yeah.
bald.
All right, I'm gonna fucking. This is like a 6-minute thing, so I'm gonna mute you, mute me, and I'm just gonna play it.
All right.
Here's the background. I'm not even gonna give you context. Let's just do it. Hello, my name is Jack.
Hi, Jack.
And I have an anger problem.
Welcome.
This is my first meeting. It wasn't easy to bring myself here.
Hey man, well done. Well done is right.
Thank you. I appreciate it. After the day I had today, a little bit of applause never hurt anybody, right? But often what lands us in here is nothing to applaud at. Actually wound up how my day started was I threatened to slap some kid that lives halfway across the world. I mean, I shouldn't laugh. That's not funny. That's really fucked up. That's not it's a breakdown, right? But that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this, because I want to improve. I want to do better. And I can't afford a plane ticket. God damn it.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I can't do that. It's not what this is supposed
You know what? Okay. Like I'm sitting over here laughing. Like, you want to hear my reaction? What the hell's the point of muting me?
That's true. I mean, I do want to hear it, but I wanted to make sure that you could hear it too. Is it louder with both of us muted?
I can. And honestly, BB or whatever the fuck. You know what? Making this video is cheaper than a plane ticket. It doesn't cost anything. Dude, this is why I love you, man. Like, this is funny. Like, you have untapped talent, you fucking asshole.
I appreciate it, because I thought, honestly, when I was putting this thing together, I'm like, oh, this is gonna go over so badly, it's not even funny. But I'm gonna play. All right, so if I'm winning you so far, I think I'm doing good. I think I'm doing all right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Supposed to be 2 people in the back. You get it. Seriously though, all jokes aside, I think the reason why I'm so angry is because I realize for the first time in my life that for the rest of my life I'm gonna have to be dependent on drugs. Somebody in here knows what I'm talking about. That's my defense mechanism right there. Trying to make jokes, make people laugh, and in the process, though, I'm not addressing what the issue is, and that's what I'm trying to accomplish here. I know this is not typically the way these things work, but I'm sure a few of you have been coming here for a long time.
Sorry.
Maybe you can kind of share a little bit of your journey and how it is that you've manage to make it this far without relapsing back into old habits that will eventually get you locked up and or killed. Thank you.
My name is Walter, and I'm new to this group. As a matter of fact, friends, this is my 936th consecutive meeting.
Damn.
Hand of God.
Hand to God.
I'm certainly not new to these meetings. I've been coming 18 years now. But I got to say, if I learned anything, it's that anger is not your problem.
What?
Not even close.
The fuck's that
I don't know
mean?
how to say this without
What do you
sounding rude,
Okay.
but you're a lemon.
What the fuck is this guy's problem?
Like a bad
Oh, okay. It's in the
there's
video.
something inherently defective.
I was.
And you and
It's in the video. So what's happening? I told you. I was checking something, and then you said like, "Wait, what? What's happening?" Well played, you asshole. Well played.
and me and all of us in this room. We're all lemons.
Fuck is this guy's problem?
Like a bad car, there is something inherently defective in you. And you and me and all of us in this room. We're all lemons. We look like everybody else, but what makes us different is our defect.
Wow. Did you write that down before you came here? Because you must be a real observant motherfucker to pick up on that. We're only sitting in a room full of boozers, drug addicts, hotheads, and gamblers. How could you have possibly picked up on that small?
I needed this laugh. I needed this laugh, man.
I'm glad. I'm at least happy that it's landing, dude. Because I'm like, I'm gonna play this for him. It's going bomb. It's so bad. And I'm sitting here, you're laughing, and when you're supposed to laugh, I'm like, okay, it's doing good. But I keep waiting.
I love how quick-witted you are a lot of the time. Like I always told you, if you were smarter, fuck that. The world would be your oyster.
I appreciate it, dude.
I remember that one time that you were talking to the doctor, and she's like, you know what I mean? You're like, what was it? You were talking to some insurance lady or something, and
about the somas,
yeah. Then she asked you, are you in this business? No.
Yeah.
God damn that! Oh my God, you are an asshole. You are an asshole, and I mean that wholeheartedly.
I believe. Oh, dude, I appreciate it. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back in just so we can finish this out.
Yeah.
Fucking detail. No, you see, this is the type of shit I was talking about. This is how I ended up here in the fucking first place, because of guys like that, motherfuckers like this, think they know everything, dude. Wow, I'm broken. You figured me the fuck out, bro. You want to fix it now? You want to give me the secret code?
Now, there's another story.
Oh, I see. Now the mouthpiece has lockjaw, huh?
I know where you're coming from.
About time.
Believe me, I know. I
Okay, stop. Just stop. I need a break. A fucking break. Like, Jesus Christ. So how are you doing today, Mr. Fuckface?
Yeah, basically. I mean, dude, what the basis behind this whole thing is I'm in an AA meeting, but it's not for like it could be for alcohol or drugs, but this one's for anger. Like I wanted to bring it back to, I don't know if you remember like the old groups in school, dude, where if you're not broke.
I remember what is it? Fight Club made fun of that.
Yeah, Miss Hines, doing the self-esteem group and shit.
I mean, look, there is a discussion to be had about having self-esteem. You know what I mean? It's like, oh well, yeah, we'll get into that later. But there is a discussion to be had about having self-esteem, because okay. That
lady was a fucking angel, dude. I know that was after you already left, but I think she may have really. You could have used her help with all the.
Tell me about it.
I don't know why I didn't put the pieces together back then. I guess it just had too much going on. I mean, she called it a self-esteem group, but that's not really what it was.
Well, what was it?
It was basically it was everybody, all the fucking broken kids, the suicidals, the cutters, the ones that are like fucking ready to punch somebody out at like in a split of a second like that. She takes all those kids and she brings us all in a classroom after school is out. It's like an after school activity where we all get to hang in there, and she literally would be like, whatever it is on your mind, just fucking say it, and whatever you say in this room will not leave this room unless, of course, like if you say you're gonna kill yourself or somebody else. I have to fucking
But hold on. I see a few issues with that. Say you were having problems with one of the with one of the people in the group. Out, like, you know what I mean?
that happened. Oh, dude, you're gonna have. That's the only good and bad thing about having so many broken people in one room is.
No, I know, but to me, it's like, okay, she said, well, you can say whatever you want. It stays in this room. Okay,
Oh,
well,
right. I see what you mean. Like somebody might leak information.
well, no. It's not even. It's not even just that. Say you have a problem. You have a problem with somebody in the group, like outside the group. You know what I mean? You and Billy have issues, right? So you both find yourself in group, and she says, say whatever's on your mind, and you said, oh, X, Y, and Z, Billy did this and that.
Right.
Thank you, Jar. I love you too. But and then, okay, I haven't read that book in years, but okay, thank you for fucking up my point.
Yeah.
Look, the point I'm trying to make is that is that Billy can find you after group and beat the shit out of you for daring to say to say anything to anybody.
Right.
That's the point I was getting. Jesus Christ.
Okay, but that was the good thing about all of us being we learned really quickly, like nobody in this room is better than anybody else in this room. So whatever your fucking issue is, take it and put it off to the side. So you're angry. You think you're better than somebody that cuts themselves? You're not, because you don't have control over your own emotions. You're not better. So check that shit at the fucking door. If you gotta, this is how gangster this lady was. She was like 120 pounds, bro. Real small woman. Like if you wanted to, any of us could just manhandle her. Not that we would, but I'm saying if shit popped up and she decided to get crazy.
How dare you use the manhandle? It's woman handle, you sexist.
Yeah. But I mean, dude, like she was one of those people. Like she didn't need size and bro. I don't know what it is, but she just tapped into something. Yeah, like you couldn't.
Some people are stronger than others. Just because she looked weak physically doesn't mean she was weak mentally.
Right. Well, I mean, that's what, dude. She would tap into like shit that she wouldn't even tell anybody, but like she would just know. She would just know. Like she'd pull you off to the side in the hallway and be like, I know what's going on. It'd be like, like when my grandmother died, right? Like I'd see her in the hallway, she pulls it aside, like, I heard what happened. I know it's rough. It's not easy, and you're keeping it all to yourself, and you're not talking to anybody, but you can talk to me. I didn't tell anybody anything. Well, I didn't look at her like that. She was an older woman, so she wasn't.
Well, I mean,
she looked like a gargoyle.
For her age, she looked pretty. I don't know. I've never seen her.
No, she looked like a gargoyle, to be fair. But I mean, who cares what she looked like? That's not the point. I'm joking. I know. I don't know if she really looked like a gargoyle. I just thought it would be funny to say that. But yeah, I don't know. She was a very sweet older woman, and she fucking spent a lot of her time, trying to help kids that didn't have a shot. Plain and simple.
I wonder if she's still around helping people.
No, she passed away horrifically, of course, because when you're a good human being, you have to die in the most horrific way possible.
Did one of the people she was trying to help kill her, or
No,
Or-
she died of I think ovarian cancer.
Oh, of course, of course.
Like spread through her whole body. It was really fucking ugly, dude.
Because why because why wouldn't a good human being be taken from this world?
Right, like, dude. And here's the most fucked up part: is this lady put years in with people, bro. One day, go to show up, she ain't there. This lady don't miss a day for anything. Sick, whatever, doesn't matter. She's there. She ain't there. Some random it's a substitute teacher. Like everybody knows this person. Usually everybody is cool with this person. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she had kids or not. Be interesting to look at.
There are good teachers and there are bad teachers. I've had my fair share of good teachers and fair share of bad teachers, like Mr. Bushio. I don't know what the fuck happened to him, honestly.
The last time I saw him, he was living in I won't say exactly where he was living, but I seen him in Ocean Gate. And he was not cool at all. He was a fucking douchebag. So
He was always good to me. I don't know, maybe he had an issue with you. So
he was all right with me too for a while, but towards the end he turned. He got dark. Everybody noticed like something that I know what happened. I'll get into the story later, and this will go beautifully into the conversation we were having earlier.
You're getting to the story live, or you're gonna do off air?
No, I'll do it live. I mean, I'll circle back to it, but to quickly just wrap up the other thing, it was a substitute teacher that was in there. Everybody liked this guy. On paper, this is the dude. If you're gonna have somebody substitute, this is the dude to do it. And when the kid showed up and was like, "Oh, she's not here? Yeah, fuck this whole thing. If she's not here, I'm not doing it. If she's not here, I'm not doing it. I'm not. Who the fuck are you? You don't know me." Like that's literally what was happening. And this poor guy has to try to like. He knows it's not his fault. There's nothing he could do. These people have built a relationship with her. They feel comfortable with her. They're not comfortable with talking to somebody that they know but doesn't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, after she passed away, the group, pretty much went to shit. But the entire fucking school like celebrated that woman. Nobody had a bad word to say about her, and if you did, you got your fucking teeth punched in. That's real talk. You talk bad about her, you got your fucking mouth punched in. And that's from the crazies. We don't fuck around. That lady was
but like, okay, hang on. Like, did anyone have anything bad to say about her while also respecting her? Because it's like, okay, you can respect some memories, but there are issues. Like, nobody is 100% good and nobody's 100% evil. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I mean, just in the sense that, like, if you talk shit around her in school, like, just because people would fuck you up for that. Like, you could be like, yo, fuck her. She doesn't know. She don't know what the fuck I'm going through. Like, people are not mad at that. Like, they get it. You're going through a thing or whatever. But if you're like, I went to her class and she's a dumb bitch and fuck all that, you're getting knocked out. Plain and simple.
Yeah.
You don't fuck around.
That I get it. But if somebody had legit criticism about her,
yeah, that's different. That's different. She actually encouraged people to bring up their issues, which I feel very strongly about. Like, I'll give you an example. I wrote some shit in high school that it wasn't something I was gonna do, but I was feeling a way shitty. Obviously,
yeah, I remember. Go ahead.
I was writing down what I was fucking feeling, and one of my friends read it over my shoulder, didn't say anything to me, and then went behind my back to this woman who is also a guidance counselor, moonlighting as a fucking whatever she was doing after school. But she went to her and she was like, dude, this kid's talking about, yeah, the beatings will stop when the morale improves. Goddamn right. That's the type of attitude I want to see.
I mean, to be fair, Jarhead is a Jarhead, so of course he would say that.
Yeah, of course you would. You don't want to fuck around with that guy. But dude, she brought it in there, and any other teacher or any other guidance counselor would have been like, all right, we're calling the mental health unit. We're gonna figure this out. We'll get you help, whatever. Instead, she calls me down to her office. She pulls me out of class, and she waits till the middle of class because she's classy. She pulls me out to bring me to her office, but she waits till the middle of the class so that nobody knows what I'm getting called down there for. Beautiful. I love it. I go in the office. My friend is sitting in her office and she's all fucked up. Like she's having a bad day. Like you can see she's been crying. Clearly she's concerned, which, okay, I get it. But she doesn't know that I'm just writing what is in my mind, and I'm not actually going to do any of this stuff. But she's like,
see, that's if I can just say something really quick. That's what always bothered me. It's like, okay, so I can't express how I feel because it gets taken out of context as me actually wanting to do something. Yet, if I didn't express how I feel, and
then you might actually do it,
right? It makes no fuck. You wait, damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, no, 100%. But rather than call somebody and get me committed and all that shit, she was just like, I hope you realize I'm going to use this as an opportunity, and I want to show you that people that are around you care about you. And then when you say things like this, even if it's not out loud, that people are concerned for you, basically. And that's why nobody is here to make you feel bad or to try to make you feel like you're in trouble, whatever it is.
In a way, I get what she was doing, but in a way, I don't know. To me, maybe it's just the way you're saying it, but it comes off. I don't want to say condescending. It's what's the word?
Right. Well, it was the way that I'm saying it isn't that when she said it, she had like a caring tone in her voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but even with a caring tone, I would be, I don't know, it would come off as.
Well, I mean, I was pretty mad, dude. I was like, I can't believe this dumb bitch pulled me out of this for this. Like this for this, like this is you should have came to me. You should have said something to me, not go to somebody else. But we had the conversation. That's how she roped me in to go into her fucking group after school. That's how they got me in there. But is the point that she could have handled that in a completely different way, and who knows where I'd fucking be right now if she did. But she didn't. And
I'll tell you my experience in dealing with because I actually called you from from the nut house or the unit.
I'm gonna mute myself. I'm gonna unplug my headphones so I can hear you. I'm just gonna run in the other room for a second, but I'm listening.
Okay, well, it was back. I went into the observational unit like twice in my life. One time was like in 2009. A lot of stress, a lot of things piling up. So I got admitted for 12 hours. It was interesting to say the least. I was the only sane one there, although, of course, me saying that means I'm insane, but whatever. I'm obviously not insane. Whatever. But so after 12 hours, they sent me home and everything was fine. Then, like nearly 8 years ago, nearly 8 years after 2017, the election day, believe it or not, November 7th, they had some issues, spent 18 hours there. The doctor's like, get the fuck out of here. You're not insane. You're nothing. They asked me a couple of questions. They were like, oh, do you want to harm yourself? And I'm like, well, okay, well, what do you mean by harm? Because people harm themselves all the time. You know what I mean? So somebody may drink beer, that's causing harm to themselves. Do you want to kill yourself? I'm like, well, no. And then, after a while, the therapist is like, yeah, just send him home. Like I never spent more than at most 18 hours in an observational unit. You know what I mean? I've met a lot of interesting people while there. Like there was this one guy who got put in. I wrote. I think when he read. I wrote about my English teacher's tits in my journal and got scolded. But no, it's not.
What did you say? Like, what a rack on this woman. Go to the office.
But no, I don't know if you heard. Well, you probably heard me talking about how back in 2009, all the stress or whatever, I had to go to the hospital. That it was due to a mixture of medication, working at Walmart. Obviously,
that was when that Prozac had you all fucked up.
Yeah, it was Prozac. It was something else. It was
tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the fucking truth, dude. Before you started taking that bullshit, and look, let me get this out of the way. If you're currently taking medication, I'm not telling you to get off of it.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you to get off of it without the supervision of a fucking doctor, because you can kill yourself unintentionally. Withdrawing from antipsychotics is one of the most dangerous fucking things in the world that you could do, besides barbiturates. But still, this dude, like when he was taking the Prozac, bro, he couldn't complete sentences. That's legit. Could not complete sentences. Would stutter so badly, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad.
No, this was like years ago, dude. It was like 2012. Actually, no, hold on. I took Prozac in 2012. The drugs that fucked me up, and it caused me to spend like 12 hours in the psych ward, the community. I forget what the fuck they were called, but it was.
I'll go down the list. I'll go down the list of popular drugs.
Yeah, don't bother, because I don't remember the names. They're not gonna come to me. So. But yes, it was just.
What did they give it to you for?
One of them was depression, and the other one was weight loss. The nurses at the hospital said, "Thank God you brought him here, because the doctor,
probably Lexapro for your depression."
Maybe that was it. I don't think it was Lexapro. It was something else. But thank God, thank God you brought him here. The drug for weight loss. Would have messed with his heart. So
wait. So they said if you didn't go to the hospital when you did, at the rate which you were dropping weight, would have sent you into cardiac arrest.
Well, I don't think I was. I was still kind of. The hell are you laughing at? Or smiling? Like, what the fuck? Midnight, you got evaluated as a supervillain? Are you Mr. Glass? You know what?
I don't know who that is.
Hold on. Mr. Glass is Samuel L. Jackson from Unbreakable.
Oh, yeah.
No. Okay, you know what? Funny used to say that, because here's the most hilarious thing. Okay, my family has this duality about me, where where on the one hand they think I'm an idiot. On the other hand, they think I'm so smart. I can manipulate doctors. I can manipulate doctors to have them say there's nothing wrong with him. So am I an idiot, or am I, or am I so intelligent? I mess with people's brains. Like, they're professionals. They're, what I mean. They went to school to know, to see like what the fuck is wrong with you. You know what I mean? But no, apparently I was able to fool them.
Well, I was gonna say they do treat that guy in the movie similar way. Like, you're smart, but you're like, people around you are like, oh, you're smart, but the people that are close to him are like, oh, he can't even take care of himself.
And here's the thing: it's not even just the people around me. I've noticed this with shallow people. Okay, I mean, the shallow people just seem to have this view of me. Oh, he's an albino. He's an incel, even though I have a boyfriend. How the fuck does that work? You know what I mean? Oh, he's autistic. Okay, I'm autistic. So what? Why are you obsessed with autism?
Yeah.
Like, this one fucking guy is obsessed. I laugh. Yes, it is. I laugh. I laugh. I laugh at autistic. Autistic incels. So why shouldn't I laugh at you? I'm like, okay, well, you know what? You want me to block you? Block. Just the whole thing with with that fucking asshole.
So this is this. I just saw this up on the chat, dude.
I'm sure I
Medication is
saw that.
dangerous. I was fully hooked on pain pills for 3 years. It was horrible, and I legit needed them.
But this raises the question as to why some people. Well, I mean, there may be a genetic component, but I'll just ignore that for now. Why some people get addicted to drugs and others don't, like you.
No. That's not true. I honestly would say that if I wasn't smart, I would be a full blown addict right now.
Well, no, I know, but the point I was trying to make is that some people, okay, not all, some people.
I honestly think this happens to everybody. Because I will have moments in the day where the pain is like there, but it's not. And then that little voice in the back of my head will be like, yo, it's time. And then you have to say to yourself, well, hold on a minute. How much of this pain is real?
There was a point I was trying to make. Many people, feel pain, but in order to relieve that pain, they take more and more, and they get addicted.
Right, but see, the thing that I had on my side, which I'm sure Jarhead did not have, is I had a good friend of mine go head first into Oxycontin addiction. Full fucking blown 880 oxys on a light day, sniffing them all day.
Yeah, well, that is definitely a contributing factor, to people not becoming addicted. I don't think that's everybody. No,
it's not everybody. What I'm saying is, being around him, I got to recognize the different things that you do when your addiction is growing, because I watched him go from a recreational, I'll fucking popping Oxy 10 and whatever, to I need to sniff 4 of these as soon as my eyeballs open, or I'm gonna be puking and shit for myself. So there's a.
Well, I would say that you were, and Jarhead, this is not against you, okay? Maybe you were more self-aware than others. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying self-awareness is always, will always help you not to become addicted, but
it won't. I'd argue it's worse. I would argue it's worse because you know what is happening and you can't stop it. I would much rather be a mouth-breathing moron who don't realize that if I take more of this shit than I'm supposed to. Yeah, exactly. 100 bro. He took the fucking words right out of my mouth, dude.
You have chronic pain, you almost have no choice. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. Okay, chronic pain can be a pain in the ass. Some people are I don't like talking like this because it makes me feel like I'm talking bad about them.
What is this? What is that?
Stoicism. It's about accepting when you can't change, and there's more to it. If you want to look at it, you're going to look into it.
So basically, what he's basically saying is, you accept what you can't change, and you just move on.
That's the core of Stoicism. There's more to it, obviously, but
yeah. But that's the basic. Those the clip notes.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
But look, to that point, I would say not being aware is worse. But then again, we're coming from two different sides. Because I'd rather be aware of my own ignorance, to move away from pain.
Because you're thinking pre-exposure. Right, so in your mind, you're thinking like, of course, if I take these pills, I would want to know that they're dangerous and I could be addicted. Here's the problem, and this is not your fault. There's no way you could know this, But these doctors have legitimately ignored the fact that you will become a methadone zombie. That's what will happen to you if you let these people dictate what you're going to do. If I was not, thank Bob, I'm as smart as I am. Because if I wasn't, I would be strung out on methadone right now, and I'd probably be shooting heroin if I wasn't as smart as I am.
Yeah, yeah. Look. It's. I still wonder whether whether that doctor grabbed the wrong file, because it's like, well, wait a minute. Okay, your brain has it has holes like Swiss cheese, and yet, like how do you explain that? I actually want to see that.
When the doctor left the room, he should have just had Will Smith from Concussion walk in and be like, "You have the worst case of CTE I have ever seen."
Seriously, I want to see this, this fucking X-ray or whatever the fuck, this MRI thing. I want to see whether it's true that that your brain is Swiss cheese, or just like.
Bro, this fucking guy knows what's up,
I
dude.
never got the story, but I never used hard to kick, but I came up with a formula.
And are you ready for what that formula is?
I started smoking weed.
Bro, I'm here to tell you. I'm here to tell you.
But weed addiction is real, yo. Weed,
Dude. You're 100% right. You're 100% right, though. You're joking, but you're not wrong. You're joking, but you're not wrong. I don't usually highlight the bad things about marijuana, but for a moment, let's be fair. Let's be fair and let's highlight.
Highlighting the negatives is being fair. Like, you should, like, okay, well, there's negatives, but at the same time, the negative, the positives outweigh the negatives. You know what I mean? Because it's shown to help relieve chronic illness. But no, let me take pills because because taking pills from a legal drug dealer is better than any illegal one.
See, but that's where you'd be wrong. And I know, bro, we all do this. We all do this. This is how dumb I am.
No, actually, I believe they have shown that that weed addiction is psychological.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's
what he said. It's psychological, not physical. Yes, I agree with that as well.
I want to call it addiction. People have addictive personalities and become dependent. But here's the issue I've always run across with people who are, what the hell are you laughing, bro? We're having a discussion here. You sound like a. You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna stop.
He's like, dude, that just don't even have to make sense, but it's funny because I picture your face when you look at that and you're like, what the fuck? No, I don't. And that makes me laugh.
No. Okay.
No, I know we're having a real conversation. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I know. I will try to speak.
Yes.
Calmly.
Yeah.
I just the reason why I speak loudly because,
I want to make sure people hear you.
Well, that
feel
and,
the words.
That and I'm like my mother in some respects. All right, you know how loud she gets.
Oh, God, that bitch, bro. Alex Jones can take notes from your mother. For real talk. Alex Jones can take notes from Midnight's mother, dude. That lady would put him and his megaphone to shame. But she said, "Oh, cool, you got a megaphone? I'm Italian, bitch. Watch this."
But hold on. Excuse me. But no, what I was trying to say is that throughout the years, I found that those who were against weed, those who were against marijuana, always use the anecdotes. Oh, my cousin, brother, father, whatever, got hooked on weed and then ruined their lives. Therefore, weed is bad. You try to argue with them that it wasn't the weed itself, but the personality, but they will not have that.
That's because it's easier to blame a substance than a person.
Exactly.
Go on. You know what, dude? Go on my YouTube page. You don't have to do this right now if you don't want to, but you go on my YouTube page and go look up. There's a reaction that Doug recorded for Blue October. Where he shit on the song and the band the entire time, ruthlessly, and for no reason. He was in a bad mood, and I knew. I'll tell you the truth. I'll give you a little behind the scenes. Doug was in a bad mood, and I knew he was in a bad mood. And I was like, "Oh, this is the perfect time because he's gonna say all the things
Did
that
you
make me laugh."
what Jarhead just said?
No.
What the fuck? Do you have a kid locked in? What the fuck?
Bro, you were like the fucking jack of all trades of serial murders, bro. This guy thinks you are like you got kids up in the closet. You're almost said farmer of the lambs. You're a Silence of the Lambs extra, dude. You're a Chris Hansener from way back. You know, do you like Funyuns?
Honestly, it's just I find it funny, like just because I react to it,
Yeah.
I don't know, like I'm reacting to it. It's funny.
It is, but that's because you know he's joking. You know that it's not real. It's not real. It's not mean. He's not saying this like, "Oh, fuck you, you cunt. I hope you die in a fire." Like that's not. Even though he's saying terrible things to you,
No, I know,
it's in the context that we know he's joking, so you can enjoy it.
I know, but because of the way I react, fuck you. I know I stutter, but because of the way I react, Midnight is a huge Miley Cyrus fan. I mean,
I actually, if I bet on it, I'd say you probably be a fan of her music. I don't think you would celebrate her catalog, but I think there's a few songs that you would jam out to.
to tell you the truth, I haven't heard to Miley. I haven't listened to Miley Cyrus in years, so maybe I used to watch Hannah Montana when I was bored, but you know.
Reaching for the lotion. And what did he say? What did he say?
It
Hold
puts
on.
the lotion
Hold
on
on.
his skin.
No, not that one. Not that one. Scrolling every channel until I see Hannah Montana. Then I reach for the aloe and lanolin. But that's what he says. Bust a load on the floor, paneling.
Okay. Like I wanted to, I was saying, I know Jarhead is joking, but my reactions come off as me taking it seriously when I'm just trying to comment on it. You know what I mean?
But that's why it's funny though. But we know that other people who are listening are going to be like, "Wow, he takes things very seriously." But we know you're not.
Yeah, I know. It's one of the one of the things that people always say. Like, "Well, chill out, bro. I'm just joking." Well, I know you're joking, and just like you know what I mean. It's just I hate the way I speak. I hate that the.
Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I pronounce this deal though in my mind. Is that how you would say that?
I think that was the point. The dildo, obviously. Interesting thing about dildo. Dildos. Do you know where they came from?
No.
You want to know?
Yes, absolutely. I don't want to know anything else more in life than where they came from right now.
Okay, well, women, I forget the year, but basically women hardened bread and stuck it in. Dildo.
Shut the fuck up.
Look it up.
Really?
Yes.
That's fucking, you know what? Hats off to the Amish women who said, "I'm having an orgasm today."
I don't think
Even if it means I have to create penicillin to do it, god damn it. I'm going to have my orgasm.
I don't know. Oh, thank you, Jarhead. I love you too, you fucking jar in a head.
Just seems a little killer-esque. He compliments you, and then he backhands you. Oh, it's brutal.
Well, hey, you know what, dude? I've had people better than you. Better. Well, no. Okay, that came out wrong.
Yeah. Ooh, don't do that. That's not nice.
No, no, no. Okay. I had people worse than you come at me. Okay, this is nothing. This is nothing. Bring it on, bitch.
Well, you said didn't doctors use it as a medical device? I did watch an episode of Boston Legal
I don't know.
where there was an episode of Boston Legal where they actually Alan, I think Alan and Shirley were on a case together where there was an old machine, old dildo, like the first ever vibrator dildo thing was ever made, and they have it in like the Natural Museum of like sex or whatever. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, we didn't even finish the thing yet, dude. Oh, you don't want to listen to the rest of it, right? Probably.
Yeah, not right now. It was definitely a laugh I needed from dealing with a fucking retard who's like, well, you're albino and and an incel, so of course I'm gonna laugh at you. I'll fucking show you, you fucking retard.
Okay, if I'm looking for a dildo, it's not a dildo. It's a sex toy.
Well,
Sex-
hold on. Just look for the history of the dildo or the
No,
like
no,
I do.
I'm looking for a clip from a show.
Oh,
I don't know how to write it. Like they have a sex toy. Boston Legal has its uses. Yeah, I love that fucking show, dude. It's my favorite, arguably my favorite comedy show ever. And I'll tell you why. Because it knows what it is, dude. And it breaks the fourth wall constantly. And I've watched that full series probably 3 times. If I go put it on right now, I could still.
I watched
Years.
I watched Deep Space Nine about well, I don't want to say 50 times, but I watched it a lot. I love
Tears,
Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine. Watch
Go ahead.
Deep Space Nine.
Deep Space Nine. What is that?
Star Trek. Deep Space Nine.
Okay. Boston Legal. These motherfuckers need to get their life together. How you ever supposed to find it? I'll Google it. I'm putting in the wrong thing. Boston
Google is your friend.
Legal. It's on Hulu, by the way. I'm gonna watch it again. Boston Legal. I know it's Shirley and somebody else. Shirley. I spell it. Shirley Schmidt. Fuck. Bro, it's a machine. It's a machine. They have to oil it, eastbound and down. I think I know that one. Kenny Powers, right? Kenny Powers. I'm Kenny Powers, bitch. I think that's the one. I like that guy.
I don't know.
Pretty funny. He's pretty funny. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. Look. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go backwards here. I'm sharing the wrong screen. I do want to get back onto this weed topic, though, but we can do that in a second. We talk about that all the time. It's all right.
Yeah. Weed is good. Do more drugs, okay, kids? Just
You
kidding.
should. Well, I mean, really, they only want you to do their fucking drugs.
Yeah. Dude, what the fuck? Like, wow. I can't read anything. The quality
It's bad. Terrible. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
here we go. I'm starting to see a little bit.
I'm going here. You know what? Here's the perfect example of why I love this show.
No doctor or medical professional has ever linked.
Hold on. I'm gonna figure out a way to do this. Well, you know what? Fuck it. It'll get taken down. Anyway, the point is that they had an episode where there was a thing about a sex toy. But what I really enjoy about this show,
Yes, Jarhead. Yes, I did watch it 100 times, and I know I'm a Star Trek freak. Is that a problem?
here you go. You know what, dude? At the risk of this getting taken down later, I'm gonna play this anyway. And what I'll do is I'll just put us. Here's how you beat the system. I'll put us up front. Oh, I don't like that. Let's back it up a little bit. No,
Well, I think you still have issues with the audio coming through.
Probably. Well, that's the. I want the audio to come through.
No,
and
I
then
know,
can-
I know, but if you're trying to avoid being taken down, like you know what I mean, the system, the system will flag the audio as well, not just the video,
Let him. I'll add to it later. I want to play this because this is Alan Shore, James Spader, arguably one of the. I think he's honestly like a more serious version of Jim Carrey.
I mean, is that
Like-
possible?
I mean, in the sense that like Jim does faces and stuff. Right?
I still need to watch. Still need to finish Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I have
watching
never
it years
seen it.
ago. I never finished it.
I've never seen it. That's the one where he has cancer, right?
No, I believe he falls in love with somebody, and there's too much pain, so he erases his memory or something.
Oh my god, that sounds horrific. I thought he fell in love with a cancer patient. And he was with her.
Maybe she had cancer. Honestly, I don't know. I don't remember. I do remember the erasing memories part.
It sounds fucking horrific, dude. Like I've seen people die in real life from cancer. I don't need to watch a movie. I appreciate it. I'm glad that he did it, but I don't want to fucking. I'm depressed already. I don't need help. You know what I mean? Like that's just such a terrible thing to, like honestly, that just you just mentioned it, and the mere thought of it just.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you're the one who mentioned cancer. I didn't.
Yes, no, I know. I'm not throwing it on you. I mean, just by saying it, just like anyway. Let's get into the fucking thing.
What are you doing?
Climbing on my soapbox, Judge. I do it once a week.
Get off.
Now you can hear that, right?
Dude, honestly, I really wish you just give me the clip so I can watch it really quick.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah,
And
do
I'll
that.
play it in here as well, so that you can watch it. I can watch it, and everybody at home can watch it too. Fuck YouTube. We'll figure our way around it ourselves. It's in the chat, everyone. If you would like to load this up and follow at home, if you can. If not, don't worry. We'll figure it out.
That thing now, Mr. Shore.
Hold on. Let's do this. Go
I'm gonna
back.
bring it back to the beginning, right?
Yeah. Okay. So, count to 3. I'm at 0, 0. So go ahead.
Look
count.
at this motherfucker. He said the episode is called Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. How he knows this? We're gonna look that up. Thank God for fucking Demos, dude. What would I do without him? I honestly don't know. I have no idea.
Are we gonna sync?
Oh yeah. Sorry. Go ahead. Tell me when.
Okay. Well. Okay.
3, 2, and we go on 1.
You go on go. 3, 2, 1. You know what I mean? That's the. You do 3, 2, 1, and then you say go. So go ahead. Count.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
What are you doing?
Climbing on my soapbox, Judge. I do it once a week.
Get off that thing now, Mr. Shore.
You sure? This is vintage soapbox stuff. We've got God, money, politics, homosexuality. Has anyone ever heard of restless leg syndrome? It's where you move your leg about in your sleep. It's awful. You may have it. May not keep you awake, doesn't really harm you in any way, may not bother you in the slightest, but nonetheless, it's awful. The pharmaceutical companies have declared it so. So they've invented a drug, and you simply must take it. If you haven't heard of restless leg, by the way, you probably have attention deficit disorder. Awful. We've got a lot of drugs for that one. You must take it.
Wow.
You're depressed. You're not sleeping enough. You think you're depressed. You've actually got a social anxiety disorder. Weak stream, irritable bowel syndrome. You people have all kinds of ailments you don't know about. Luckily, we've got drugs for every one of them. You must take them. My colleague has a case involving a forgetting pill. You can take that one to forget you ever had restless leg or irritable bowel.
Mr. Shore, what are you talking about?
Same-sex attraction disorder. And what troubles me is why the folks in big pharmaceutical haven't invented a pill for this disease. Clearly, they're in the business of selling sickness. If there was a profit to be made, they would make it. And with an estimated gay population of over 10 million in the US alone, there's certainly a big enough market. Could it be that they can't cure it? Well, Not to worry. If big pharmaceutical can't do it, maybe big religion can. And they are. They're the ones who have coined the term same-sex attraction disorder. It's a very good name. Very important, a good name. It's a crucial first step in disqualifying
she looked
homosexuals
good.
as a segment of the population and categorizing them as a disease. Makes homosexuals seem less like people and more like the flu. And with terrible, awful
Damn.
symptoms.
Hold on, I'm bringing that back. I'm sorry.
Okay, I paused at 206. Like, where are you?
Okay, I'm bringing it. Stay right there, and I'll meet you back there. I'm rewinding it just
206.
because that's so powerful.
Yeah, I am at 206. Where are you rewinding it to?
I'm going.
Very important, a good name.
I'm going back to 150.
Okay, hold on. 150. There we go. 150. Let me go ahead. Count again.
3.
Okay, hold on. Before you're at 150, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm 150 also. Go ahead. Count.
3, 2, 1, go.
Name. It's a crucial first step in disqualifying homosexuals as a segment of the population and categorizing them as a disease. Makes homosexuals seem less like people and more like the flu.
I like his reaction. The flu. What?
But curable. And therefore less concerning when it comes to things like an individual's rights, freedom, privacy, marriage.
Big religion is very concerned with marriage.
Big religion is the one filling the pockets of Congress. It actually got them to propose a constitutional ban on gay marriage. Think about that.
Crazy.
A governmentally imposed systematic prejudice against a class based on their sexual orientation. Never mind that one of the most trusted evangelical advisors to the president was himself having a homosexual affair on the side. Never mind that one of our congressmen was writing naughty emails to his teenage male pages. Isn't it just a disease? And I thought it was curable. That's what they told me down at the church. Well,
I gotta watch this now.
you can give it a clever name and treat people for it. You can shut your eyes, have sex with your wife, and pretend it all feels right. You can join the church and swear to be celibate for the rest of your life. You can drive around on a Saturday night with a baseball bat and try to beat it out of some poor soul you happen to meet. You can even come to this courtroom and testify as to your new leaf and how well it's all working. What a miracle. My only response is, give it time. We'll see. Meanwhile, this company took $40,000 from my client, promising to cure him of his gayness. Only in America, only in a country that overtly and notoriously celebrates its prejudice against a class of people by proposing constitutional amendments. God bless us all, home of the brave. Shame on you. Couldn't you have at least offered a money-back guarantee and thrown in a blender?
That's beautiful. Like, what the fuck, man? I gotta watch this show now,
dude. That is why I fucking love this show, because they crack dumb jokes. The show makes fun of itself the entire time, but that at the end, not every episode, but when they do go in on a fucking point, they cover the entire thing and they do it well. They do it well, in my opinion. I mean, this show has one of the worst endings in television.
Wait, no, hold on. Is it, is the ending worse than The Sopranos?
In a way that, like, for the same reason, right? Like, they left The Sopranos the way that they did because they were planning on making a movie out of it. They left this show the way that they did because, honestly, networks don't know what they're doing. I would buy the entire fucking series and I would watch it all of the time. When I don't feel good, dude, this is like, it's either cartoons or this. I'm like a child when I don't feel good.
The episode is called Shitty Shitty Bang Bang. It's
I'm looking it up right now, or you have it already.
Yeah, I have it already. Hold on, I'll link it. I definitely need to watch that since I have whatever Hulu. There it is.
Yes. Okay, I got it. Hold on. Copy the link. Go to Now, is this the one pronouncing needs to take some time off? While most of the staff are concerned if they go without Paul, then he gives him his blessing. See full summary. I need to figure out where we are. Paul announced takes some time off. Staff is concerned if they go without Paul, then he gives him his blessing. So while everyone tries to do Paul's job, the firm suffers. Shirley finds herself working. Yes, that is the one. This is the one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's episode 20 of season 2.
Oh my god, this fucking guy, bro! How do you do it? How the fuck do you do it so quick?
Well, look, dude. Honestly, this is I have to watch this. I have been looking for a new thing to watch. A new thing to watch on Hulu.
Please do it so I can talk to you about this show because nobody I know watches it, dude. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I love this show, and all I wanted to do was have somebody to call.
All I want to do is talk about Boston Legal. I got a feeling, bro. I'm not the only one. I don't know.
It's just because so many of the conversations that we've had privately like get touched up on, and even I love that there are different characters, and I don't agree with all of them about everything, but I like that they can make me care about somebody that I normally would be like, oh fuck that guy. You know what I mean? But they pull you in and they make you care about that person. That's powerful. I like that. So, funniest episode of TV is the season 9 episode 1. The gang broke D. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Okay, now I'm glad that you brought that up because honestly, I have heard this Always Sunny in Philadelphia is like apparently the greatest thing that has ever happened.
I mean, it's got Danny DeVito, of course. It's got Danny DeVito. Of course, it's the greatest thing ever.
Well, I mean, I love Danny DeVito. I've not seen that man in something that I don't like. Well, that's not true. I saw the beginning of one movie. It was fucking horrific. It had John Travolta in it.
Well, no. See, that's why that's why the movie was horrible because I had John Travolta in it. It had nothing to do with Danny DeVito. Okay, that's why the movie sucked.
Bro, it was terrible. But it wasn't Danny's fault. Like everything that he's been in. He's been great. I love everything that he does.
Yeah.
I've never seen him into something and said, well, fuck him. This is terrible. Not one time. Never.
Yep.
So the show is worth watching. It basically is what I'm getting at. Like, when we're talking about this show, when I put on episode 1, what should I be expecting? What is the show basically about? For somebody that watches it and loves it, they can give me.
Okay, you know what? I think I may actually have a topic for your next, your next big podcast.
Mm-hmm.
How do you determine? I know it's obviously subjective, but how do you determine if a story is is good or bad? Like
Perfect example. Perfect example of a brilliant idea that was written poorly. Buddies owning a bar and not growing up. All right, cool. I'm in. I appreciate it. That works for me. I will check it out. I'll at least give it a try. I appreciate the to the point description of what the show is about, because if you look it up, they give you 100 details that don't even happen in the show. You don't even know what they're talking about. So I appreciate that. But the Power Project with Jamie Foxx. You heard of this?
No.
It's a brand new movie. Hold on. Let me look it up. I'll look up the thing so you can see it. Power Project trailer. Now, Jen was watching this last night. I seen a small piece of it. Got to put a little time in to get to know the characters. Well, I like a slow build. If it's done right, I think a slow build is one of the most valuable things that a show can have, because it allows you time to introduce these characters where that's the only thing that sucks about movies versus a television show is you only have 2 hours. You have to give this motherfucker an entire backstory. You have to make the audience care about them, and then you still have to make the movie move and go where you want it to go. It's not easy, but definitely. So this is, in my opinion, the perfect example. Huh?
Project Power. What the hell was it?
It's called Project Power, starring Jamie Foxx. This is the official trailer. I'll put this in the chat as well. I have not watched the trailer, although, like I said, Jen was watching it yesterday, and just the little bit that I did see, actually, I think would bring up this. This brings up your point, quickly. So when you're ready, let me know, and I'll start this up.
Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry.
That's all right.
He's scatterbrained. Hold on. Let me go back.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. Here we go.
Well, no, wait. Hold on. I thought you were counting.
sorry.
I was like,
That's okay, I forgot. All right. We're gonna do the same thing as last time. Okay.
yes. Go ahead.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Power, speak a little louder.
If there was a pill
Hungry for that money, I'm coming to devour.
that could give you 5 minutes
Spit it so they get it. I'm embedded with the power.
of pure power,
I'm embedded with the power.
would you take it?
Okay. I'm watching this movie. Fuck you.
Okay. Now, great. We'll just stop it right there. We don't need to go any further.
Okay. I stopped at 30. But
Yeah.
that is. Yeah. You know what, dude? I like the concept. Okay,
Yes.
I've always liked that. I've always liked stories. Well, what if? You know what I mean? What if you were given? What if you were given the power? You could take a pill for 5 minutes. Like, just.
Well,
Sorry.
here's the beef. Here's the beef, dude. Because it's what's for dinner. Jen is watching this show, and I'm in the movie rather, and I'm going back and forth because I was working on a bit last night called Life of Mallet. It's coming soon. It's gonna be brilliant. I'm excited. He's gonna go viral, and my channel's gonna go nowhere. It's gonna be great. But I go out in the living room and I'm watching this, and there's a guy. We've seen him before.
What is in the movie?
Yeah. Hold on, let me pull him up. I'll pull him up. You know who he is. Where is he?
Well, I'll know when I see him. I guess I don't know who he is.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
No idea right now off the top of my head. What does he look like?
Me neither. He was in Inception. He was in Loopers.
Oh, I never watched. I didn't watch Inception yet. I started watching it, but
I haven't seen it either. I'm just giving you I'll pull his face up so you can get a look at him.
Yeah.
This guy.
Let's see.
You know him.
He looks familiar. He kind of looks like
find the projects that he
kind of looks like Edward Norton in a way.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. He does. Like it could be his brother.
Yeah, let me see what he was. Don John. Oh, see. You know what? I never saw. Now that you mention it, he wasn't Don John. I just never saw that movie.
He was in Snowden. He played Snowden.
Can't think of it. I still got to read that book.
Oh, you didn't see that one?
No,
I don't know if there's something in here that you might have seen. Halloween H2O. You watched that, right? No, Sin City.
No, I didn't watch Sin City either.
Oh man.
Hold on. Beethoven. Hold on. Go back. Yeah. He was in Beethoven.
Was he? Oh, let's go to the beginning. Oh, I see it. I seen it. Where is he? I seen him. There he is.
Yeah. I haven't watched this movie in years. Like, holy shit.
Me neither, dude. I think maybe that's. Oh, it's on Hulu. Sick. I'll watch it. Where is he though? Is he a child? I wonder.
No, I've maybe.
Yeah, look, there he is right there. How do you like that? He's a fucking kid.
Interesting.
Wow. We're old, dude.
Well, of course we're old.
Right? Like, hey, Mulder.
Well, hold on. What would you do in your 5 minutes of power, Midnight? That is an excellent question. But hold on a sec. Now, can you explain what this pill does?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I got wrapped up.
Like, okay, it gives you 5 minutes of power, but what power? The power that
That's the basis of the movie. I did not watch it, but the basis of the movie, from what I understand from watching Chris Stuckman review it, shout out to him, even though he doesn't know it exists. This pill, you take it, it gives you power for 5 minutes, but there's no way of knowing what that power is.
Oh, I see.
Could be anything.
So hold on. If I have to take a shot in the dark, it's probably based on your genetics.
Right. Well, what I'm assuming, whatever your power is, it doesn't matter what pill you take. I'm pretty sure it just activates whatever natural.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know what I mean? You take this thing, and okay, but see here's the thing. You could do a lot in 5 minutes.
Well, that's
with the right power.
Here's where I walk in on the film. It's in its opening. Jamie Foxx is driving down the fucking highway, and he's listening to one of.
Are you kidding me? It's on Netflix. What?
Woo! This kid's on fire.
Hold on. Wow, you are a dick.
What would you do with your 5 minutes of power?
I know.
Please hold. I'm guessing finally have a hard on.
I'll have you know, mister, that I always have hard-ons.
Yeah,
okay? And I will definitely please my boyfriend.
The fact that he has the comedic sense to put that first part out, wait for it to land, and then drop the second part is brilliant. I love it.
You know what, Jarhead? Fuck off.
Yeah. Dude, bro. So look, he's driving down the road and he is listening to arguably the most obviously staged radio station conversation I've ever heard in my life. The two of us having this conversation right now sound more like a professional radio team than the two men that were on the radio in this movie. So already I'm like, oh, this is going to be a terrible film. Cut. Now, the movie is based in New Orleans. I don't know why that's important, but
I definitely have to watch this and go back to Netflix, even though
now Gordon Levitt plays a police officer. Here comes the Men in Black, done 1,000 times.
I don't know. I like to sing. Go ahead.
Here comes Jordan Levitt, whatever his name is, and he's a cop in New Orleans. Do you know that? Because he's wearing a fucking New Orleans Saints football jersey. Oh, I'm sorry.
Wait, it's not on Netflix, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I gotta watch this. Bye. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna leave yet.
So basically, I'll give you this is a little bit. It's a little bit of a spoiler, but it's not. This is the only part I've seen up to, so I have no idea what led up to this.
No, actually, no. You know what? Don't even give me that. Not even give me that. I want to go in.
You want to go in cold,
blind or cold, whatever.
So basically, this pill will activate a power inside of your body, whatever it is, except you have no control or guarantee over what that power is. On paper, sounds brilliant, but I honestly feel like they took a brilliant concept and they fucking ruined it. And that's only within the first, I maybe saw 3 minutes of the movie total, where I literally walked in. I seen a fucking. I called this script out before it happened, having never seen this movie before.
That is because that is because I don't know. You know what's a really good show? Banshee, really good cast. Interesting.
I'll look that up as well. I've never heard of it. But I mean, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it anyway.
But dude, listen. You know, I'm not gonna be an asshole and just leave like I usually do. So I'm gonna thank you for
Right.
letting
So
me
you're
on.
gonna go watch this right now.
I'm gonna go watch this right now, or maybe later. Like I'm gonna watch it because the premise just. You know, actually, no. You know what? You know, like before I leave, I want to give you this question. Like,
Uh-huh.
you know, I was wondering about this. Say you wake up tomorrow and you were fixed. You know, you were cured. You know what I mean? You didn't have MS or whatever anymore, right?
Yeah.
So you woke up, you were fine, and you know it's not just you, right? You know, everybody all over the world, you know, everyone who was sick, who was disabled, who was this and that. So it's Bruce Almighty, but serious. What? Banshee?
Maybe. Just looking it up. What is? Oh, that's what.
Oh
is it,
wait,
Banshee?
Power. Okay, I'm sure he's probably talking about Power. Whatever.
Banshee is a recently paroled master thief assumes the identity of a sheriff in Banshee, Pennsylvania, where his former lover and partner in crime relocated years ago and reinvented herself as Carrie Hopewell.
Sorry, I'm saying ouch because someone in the server said ouch. I'm sorry. But no, like the question I would ask, you know, would you be mad that that you woke up cured?
Would I be mad if I woke up cured?
Well, no, okay.
Well, wait. How did somebody hit me with the needle? What happened?
Well, that's what I'm trying to ask. You know, in this scenario, in this idea that I'm developing.
Yeah, I get it. You're saying you wake up in the morning and everybody that has a problem is cured. Nobody knows how.
Yet, obviously, nobody knows how. You know, but when it's discovered, maybe aliens, maybe I don't know, fucking scientists with the powers and whatever. You know what I mean? How would you react? Like a few people I've asked to say they would be pissed because however it happened took away their autonomy and they didn't consent to it, which I understand, obviously. You know what I mean? But what about you? Like, would you be like, yeah, okay, man, I didn't consent for it, but you helped me out. Like, you know what I mean? How would you react? Personally, I'd be like, okay, cool, I'm fixed. Have a nice day now.
I mean, honestly, if somebody fixed me, dude, I don't even know how to react. Like, I don't. Okay, let's say it happens.
Yeah, but do you understand why some people will be like, "How dare you?"
I'm getting to that.
Yeah,
What I mean is because my illnesses are so bad. How I wake up is a cause because of my illness. Like there's only there's 3 ways that I wake up in the morning and they rotate. One is I have to pee so bad that I wake up because I wake up with the feeling like I'm going to piss all over the bed. Like I have to get up and go to the bathroom right now. That's 1. 2, the pain is so bad that it actually wakes me up out of a fucking sleep just to hurt. That's how bad the pain is.
So you'd be okay with it. You'd be happy to have you know what I mean?
This fucking guy.
You know what, Jarhead? I can't stay mad at you. I can't stay mad at you because I know I'm an idiot. I know I'm stupid. Okay, so fuck off. Fuck off, you fucking jar. Hey, at least another head in a jar. Okay.
Yeah.
Another brain in a vat.
At least people don't need to ask for help to open me up, right?
But no, seriously, like
No, but I mean, honestly, I think it would change me. So what I'm trying to say is, if I woke up one day and I was cured,
here's the thing: your personality is still the same.
right? But no, but that's what I'm saying is, I would be so thrown off by not having issues that I think it would take me a few hours to realize what is happening. Like, I think I would be so overwhelmed with there's no pain. There's no pain. I'm peeing like normal. Like, I'm so fucked up, dude. I can't even imagine. I would think I would be, after the high comes down, I think I would be upset that, like you said, the other people said, like, nobody asked me to do this, and I feel violated in the sense that, like, you drastically changed my life. What if I can't handle being normal? There's the second part to that question, dude. What if by changing somebody who is disabled, that they've been disabled their entire life, that it drives them fucking mental? How about that?
Christ.
That's dark, right?
Yeah. But dude, yeah, I'm asking. No, you're a midnight sparkle. Lol, a sparkle in some dudes. Wait,
you're a sparkle in some dudes.
Jesus Christ, Jarhead. What? Like, are you a fucking comedian as well as a soldier, or a vet? What the fuck, man?
Well, I mean, to be fair to him, I'll answer this for him, and I don't even know this to be true. I would say this, my hypothesis, my educated guess, that
Hold on. I'd like to commend you for not using the word theory. You colloquially.
I think it is entirely possible that he picked up that sense of humor while training with other people, because if for whatever reason it seems like the more high pressure a situation is, somehow comedy seems to shine its way through there even more. So, like, arguably, I think you could say he may have gotten stronger comedy chops from being around people.
Well, I mean, in the army, you kind of have to do that. You know what I mean? You kind of need to toughen up and make jokes in order to survive. You know what I mean? Those who don't.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean, though. Like, so he has a comedic background that is so strong because of that. The only problem is,
yeah, and Jarhead. Like, look, I love the jokes. Okay, it's just one of those things. Sometimes I may appear like. I'm triggered, to use.
Well, to be fair, it does trigger you for a half a second. Then you realize that, wait a minute. It's because your brain goes into default mode where you go, oh, this is from social media. That means it's bad, because you have to associate everything with social media as negative. It's not our fault. It's just the way it's designed. Like, dude, some guy. You know what? Anyway, yeah, I'm a fucking Marine. Semper Fi, right? That's you? That's what they do? I think it is. I hope it's not the wrong
one. Semper Fi.
Yes. Okay, so,
dude. By the way, no disrespect. Okay, I know. As a Marine, I can't say that, or I shouldn't say that. Sorry, I know. You got the point. I'm not a Marine. Okay, I was never a Marine, so technically, I shouldn't even be allowed.
Yeah, but there's a difference. There's a difference between saying the phrase for confirmation and saying it because you're trying to steal valor. Huge.
Yeah, like stolen. See, here's the thing. On some level, I understand stolen valor. On the other,
because they want to be the hero. On the other end of it, though, if you don't put in your work, you shouldn't be allowed to collect a check.
Well, yeah, like I said, I understand both sides of it. I understand, somebody wanting to, I was in the military. I was You know what I mean? Like use it. Use it. Just, because I honestly blame. Blame the the army commercials that they make it look like join the army. It's glamorous. You know what I mean? I like. Look, I'm not talking shit about the military. Obviously, we need the military, but
Yeah, but
the
you can't.
commercials.
You should be allowed to talk shit about the military, though. I personally think most, not all, but I think most people in the military would appreciate the fact that you're exercising your right.
I believe I watched it. Oh, and by the way, hold on a sec before I go. I believe I watched it. I believe I watched it before. Also, and Jarhead may agree with this, right? Never tell a soldier thank you for their service. You know what I mean?
Really?
Like, yeah. A friend of mine said he talked to some vets, and they don't like being thanked for their service or thank however you say it. Maybe Jarhead will agree with this.
That's interesting.
High school drama club was your military service. I was never in high school drama. I was never in drama club. So.
Yeah, our high schools didn't have drama club. They were too busy recruiting racists.
Jesus Christ.
We don't have a drama club, but we got a white hood over here you can wear. That was basically our fucking drama club. But it is interesting that they don't. I wonder why that is. Do you think they don't want to be thanked because they think if you're thanking them, then it's like a job that they're doing instead of something that they felt passionately enough about to want to do? I would think maybe that would be it.
Yeah. Hang on a second. Look. I need to go to handle this situation because apparently people are being retarded in the server. All right. This was fun. Jarhead, love you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you buy? Can I buy you a drink?
I think he's married, but I'm sure he'll appreciate
the down low exists.
Hey, oh.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to go.
All right. Yeah. All
bye,
right,
Jarhead. Love you. Bye.
It's just embarrassing. You have no point of context with the person. Right, I get that. Like, oh, thank you for your service. Like, dude, you don't even know what I do. Just when I think Chris Hansen is gone. I mean, honestly. Oh, I gotta be careful. I gotta fucking fix my jeans here. Dude, I'm sweating and I'm getting itchy. I had to change and shower, dude. I was outside in the rain before, and now I guess from sitting in here for so long, it's finally starting to settle in that I was sweating and now it's starting to itch and it's fucking bugging me. But what was I gonna say? I don't even remember now. Oh yeah. Like this dude could do anything, or this woman could do anything. Like they could literally, let's say for example, there's a Burger King on the military base. I don't know there to be one. I'm just gonna use as an example because it's the first thing that came to my mind. This person who was walking around in a military uniform works to register at the Burger King on the base, right? They've gone through their boot camp. They did the whole thing. So they're a certified soldier killing machine, except they don't see combat. They just work behind the register and they help people that are on the base do whatever they got to do. So they're walking around outside in the world and somebody comes up to them and they say, "Oh, thank you for your service." Now this person is in their mind going, I work a register. You know what I mean? Like there are people right now that don't have arms and legs, or that are fucking stuck in a tent somewhere in a fucking country that's full of sand, and all they can think about is going home to their family or seeing their buddies or whatever it is. And you're thanking me? You know, civilians work those things. Oh, well, you see what I mean. You see what I mean, though. Like, I'm sure somebody that has never seen combat, like, I'm not trying to demean somebody that's never seen combat, but I would imagine if it was me, I would kind of feel like, well, dude, you know, like, do I have to have a fucking limb blown off for you to appreciate what I'm doing? I shouldn't. Right? At the same time, I don't know. I don't say anything to them when I see them. I'm always afraid to. I don't want to, I don't know what their situation is. Plus, all I can think about, like, is I hope this person is not having a PTSD moment and they have a flashback and then they see me walking around and they think I'm somebody else. But there's legit worries. Reason I never went to the VA for the PTSD was because all the guys who lost limbs. It's powerful. It stopped me, and I should have gone decades ago. So wait, are you saying? So basically, what you're saying is because you didn't lose limbs, that you felt that you didn't deserve to go and get help because you only had PTSD. You're like, well, I have my arms and legs. I'm fine. Why am I being such a bitch? Or I can handle this. So I'm having a couple of nightmares. Big fucking deal. Now you're playing that down in your mind, but that's not at all the seriousness of the situation. But you think that way. You think that way, probably. And I'm not in your mind, but I would imagine that's what it sounds like that you're saying. Yeah, exactly. Which is wrong. Which is wrong. I don't know. Maybe I don't know who watches what I do, right? I know the view counts are low, but who gives a shit, right? If you happen to be somebody who's going through this right now, I want you to know this is from somebody who's been where you are. Just because you don't have a limb blown off doesn't mean you shouldn't go get help if you need help. Doesn't mean you shouldn't get help if you need help. You should absolutely get help. Now, having gotten that out of the way, I know it's not easy. It's not easy to ask somebody for help. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you came from, where you've been, where you're going. It's not easy to ask somebody for help, especially when you're a trained killing machine. And people look at you, when people look at you, they think you have no weakness at all whatsoever. And then, you get what I'm saying. Mine was mostly smells. Smell certain things, and it would bring me back to that place. I'll look that place up, actually. It sounds like a terrible place. And when I mean terrible, is I mean uncomfortable. For somebody that hasn't lived there their whole life. Kind of like New Jersey. Mogadr. Yes. Let's take a look. Take a little look. Oh my God. Dude, I put it in the search engine and the things that came up are just horrible. Ugh. Man. Is it safe? No, I'd say not. I would say not. Although it's much safer than it was in the late 1990s to early 2000s, traveling to this place remains extremely dangerous with violent crimes, terrorist attacks, and dangerous levels. Many governments advise against traveling to this place, which is the capital of Somalia. Black Hawk Down, Somalia. It was terrible. Place was horrible. I've never seen Black Hawk Down, but I will watch it now. I want to see this place. I'm looking at images here. I was there in late 92 to 93. Oh my God. So you were in the real deal, like bad time. Jesus. Well, thankfully you're here. Elite Hotel. If that's an elite hotel, I don't want to see what the Roach one looks like. Whew. Jesus Christ. My God. Looks like a ghetto in Philly. Oh. Jesus. Bomb attacks. This is terrible. This is 2020. 2020. What I'm looking at looks like it belongs in National Geographic, dude. And this is right now. There are people that, who the fuck is this guy? I mean, really. Who the fuck is this guy? There we go. Really? 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 Yeah, because that fits with everything else. I know it's an internet search, but I've got pictures. Dude, I'll give you my email if you wouldn't mind sending over some pictures of what the place looks like. I would be very interested to see what it is. Like, you don't have to have you in the photos. I mean, I don't want to weird you out or anything. I don't want to violate your personal thing or whatever. But, I'll put it in the. This is my YouTube email anyway, so it doesn't matter if people find it. I think that's my email. And you don't feel pressure to do it, because I don't know if you're writing in the chat like, no, dude, I definitely don't feel comfortable doing that. But, I'm pretty sure that is it. YTJACKOF1TRADE. Yes. Okay. If you felt like you wanted to send them, feel free. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not. I wish that this wasn't. Oh man, that's terrible. There was no good people, not one. The world thought it was famine. It was genocide by their own people. Tribalism. All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Definitely will check it. So what is going on over there that they felt like we needed to be there? And by we, I mean the country. Obviously not me. I'm not going anywhere. I'm a bitch, dude. Like, I'm afraid of a lot of things. I don't want to get shot. I don't want to get, although I've had nightmares for my entire life that somebody's going to shoot me. I don't know why. So if I catch a bullet, I guess I'm destined for one. I don't know. That's weird, right? That you would have that. I have a nightmare since I was a child. Like, shit don't even make sense. Like, one of the nightmares I had was weird. It was funny at the same time, but it wasn't funny in the dream, but I laughed at it after I woke up. Look at the map. It tells the whole story. All right. Well, then let's take a look. Map. Let's see. I'm not sure if I know any of these places. Can we make it bigger? I do kind of want to go outside though. There we go. Now I know you can't see it, and I can't see it good yet either, but I'm looking for a nice one. Oh, no. Battle of Mongolia. All right, nope. I don't want that. Ethiopia, Kenya, that's Africa, and Somalia. So it's literally like right there, huh? Oh, there we go. Ethiopia, I know of. Kenya, I know of. Sudan, I've heard terrible things. Same thing with Yemen. Tasmania, I don't know anything about. Papa Bush sent us. Gotta see what's above Yemen and Saudi Arabia choke point for oil. Oh, dude. Well, you know what? I was against the whole thing, even when Bush did it. I don't like war. Not because I don't feel like our country shouldn't fight, motherfuckers. By all means, let's lace up and let's do it. But I feel like we're wasting our resources and people are getting murdered. We can avoid it. It's not going to be easy, but it can be done. Why do we need to rob oil from another country? Whatever it is, I'm not trying to downplay whatever your thing is, whatever. You know what I mean? Like for anybody that's listening. I was in the first Gulf War as well. What the fuck, dude? So do they just throw you in one of these things and then they're like, well, I mean, you did it once and you lived, you're going again. So like you don't have a choice, I would imagine. They just send you, like you sign up in the Marines, you go through the training, you do the whole thing, and then they go, congratulations, you've made it. Now we're shipping you overseas to go die for some oil. And if by chance you happen to make it home, and we can send you back, we'll send you back. Because you're a government issue. You're a GI. We can replace you. You are no longer an individual. You know, whatever it is that they tell you. Jesus. I mean, we got to get into this. But I wanted to make this one fast, and here I am fucking almost 3 hours later. But that's how you know it's a good show. It's a good show. All right, so I don't have a green screen. But yeah, so look, I definitely want to get into this. I hate to leave this part of the conversation here, but if I don't get up and leave right now, I'm not gonna. I do want to. You see, Saudi Arabia is the kingmaker for the world. Whomever they pick. Whoever they pick to be the petro currently rules the world. So does that mean that they're choosing, like they want gas to be the main thing, or oil rather? So like they could choose if they wanted to. They could choose like the most valuable thing. Let's just say the most valuable thing is corn. Saudi Arabia decides they're going to grow corn, desert corn, right? So they decided we're going to sell this stuff, and this is going to be the most important thing. That's what you mean? Like, so they set the tone? Like, so we decide oil is a big deal? Or is it like they sit on so much of it? Obama bucked that with empowering Iran, causing big. That was the deal they were talking about. Oh, this is fucking dirty. All right, dude, I think we might have to get into this. I can't do it right now because it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I have not eaten yet anything, and I'm gonna get up and move around a little bit. This is an interesting. Maybe you can give me a little bit of a. I'm not saying if you got better things to do, I understand, but if you wouldn't mind, if you could just kind of break down, even a little bit. Oh fuck me! If we didn't have Saudi Arabia using a dollar, it'd be a third world country. That sounds pretty fucking deep. Damn. So just because they use that's how powerful they are? They use our dollar and then our money gets fucking pushed. So right now we're the flavor of the week. If they decide 2 years from now that they want to get in bed with Russia, then Russia elevates to where America is. If I'm understanding what's happening. And I'm by no stretch an economist, believe me. But okay. I do want to get into this. Look, merch is available, dude. We're making it per order. And what that means is I'm not going to sit here and make 100 shirts for nobody to buy. Because I'm not a dope. Okay? I'm not a dummy. I know better. Matter of fact, don't worry about me focusing on this. This is one. This will be touched up. Selling hoodies for $50. I thought about dropping the price. of the merch because I know people don't have millions of dollars just laying around, right? But whoever has the most stable currency, fuck. So we're fucked. Okay. So basically, I do want to pick this conversation back up, though, for sure. But basically, look, t-shirts, told you, the bird, BLM, and the peace side. Yeah, I should definitely. I don't know, I'll bring that up. I'll see if I could place it together. I had to get some extra shirts, though. When I get some extra shirts, then I'll do one, because I got to buy new tees anyway. T-shirts are $25. Long sleeves are $30. Hoodies are $50. You get this. You can get this. You can get this. It doesn't have to have the letters on it. I might just leave the letters alone, honestly. Or you can get the other one that is on my YouTube, on my shirts, on my Instagram. Check out the at Laughing Birds Pod on Instagram. You can see the designs and shit. Cash App, PayPal, all that stuff. Thanks everybody for stopping in. Appreciate Jarhead and Demos and BC and fucking Midnight and everybody else that stops doing all that stuff, man. I'll catch you guys later. Buy the merch, goddammit.